मेरी मेरी तेरी प्रेम कहानी है मुश्किल दो लफ्जों में ये बयाना ओए मेरो के भयो मेरो मेरो यस क्याम हस्यु आई हस्यु आई हस्यु आई हस्यु आई Welcome to guys. Match सुरु हुन लागेको रहेछ खै लाइभ हेर्नु त ब्रदर What's up chat what's up welcome to the stream EDZ आजको म्याचको लागि I'm excited
Oh, the way, yeah, you want to do the mirror?
Oh my goodness, we can
एउटा काम
actually do
गरिहाल्छु
a
रोकै
cosplay.
च्याट 1 मिनेट मात्र बाँकी रहेछ म तिमीहरूको च्याट एकछिन हेरेको हुँदिन है तर हेर्छु
You know, he was watch partying and he was like, God, I wish that was me up there. So I'm so excited to see him get his shot on this stage. But more importantly, his time.
एकछिन रोकै म AFK एकछिन है
Our fan poll earlier, we asked you who will advance from Group C. The results are in.
Wait a chat.
And
तेरी मेरी तेरी म च्याट चाहिँ हेरेर आउँछ गाइस ल म लिंक शेयर गरिहाल्छु अनि मायाले
with 14 and Wait, yesterday it was like CN got 3% of the vote. I guess people just really believe in EG.
There's a difference because it's EG.
Right. I don't remember what we said earlier. What we agreed on is who we're going to take it out.
Yeah, I did predict Liquid
एक
and
लड़का था एक लड़की थी
See, you can't hedge your bets like that.
Param pam 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 parapim parapim
what about the GP?
tralelo tralala tung 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 sahur well it gets crazy there
Shakes hands with the GPR, we agree.
मेरी तेरी प्रेम कहानी है मुश्किल reminder prick what's up welcome to the stream what's up
Right? Like this is a really tough day to call. This is probably the opening day I'm most excited for.
You agree?
I'm agree. I'm just it's Mata versus
scenario is difference.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm also extremely excited because from former world champions, 5 of them, by the way, to rookies making their debut, Group C has it all. It's time to kick off of Valorant Champions Paris.
Might be going here. Watermelon है ल गाइज आज चाहिँ एनआरजी भर्सेस इडिजी छ त्यसपछि टिम लिक्विडको गेम पनि छ यहाँ आम लाइभ इफ यु गाइज आर प्लिज जोइन गरिदिनु मतलब प्लिज के छ सुदीप हेलो हेलो
हेलो
के छ खबर तिम्रो उसको नाम के हो त नि युमी नाम कहाँबाट राखेको त नि युमी नाम
YOU plus Hemi.
YOU ए ओके युमी नाइस म त अर्कै YOU मी तिम्रो यु प्लस मी भने
यता उता गराएको क्या त्यो वर्डहरुले अनि
अहिले हालिदिने छ
हाल्दैछ
कति त्यो फेरि त्यो ठाउँ हेरी पनि उसो हुने चाहिँ लाइक त्यो कोही अलिक नराम्रो तरिकाले त्यो ब्रिडहरू गरिदिने के मेरो त्यो चाहिँ अलिक केयरफुल हुनुपर्छ मेरो यता एकजना आइरल साथीको लाइक उस भएको कति दिनमै बिरामी भयो थियो कि अरे अनि के भयो थियो लास्टमा आएर
मैले पनि 3-4वटा हेरेको थिएँ त्यो अनि कतिको मैले त्यो लाइक मेरो कुकुर मर्यो ल्याएको दिन भनेर त्यो चाहिँ गएन क्या हल्का सस्तो चाहिँ भनेको थियो अनि त्यसपछि झ्याउ लाग्यो त्यस्तोमा गएर के गर्नु भनेर अनि
गएपछि राम्रै ठाउँमा जाने होइन जोइ मामा वङ स्ट्रिम निश्चल वङ स्ट्रिम माथि ब्रदर वङ स्ट्रिम सबैजना वेलकम छ गाइस तिमी लाइभै छ होइन अहिले नि मैले देखिरहेको थिएँ कसको सपोर्ट तिमी त EDG को हैन काङकाङ
EDG यार
काङकाङ भन्ने तिम्रो फेभरेट प्लेयर
नो क्वेशन्स
बट फाइट रे आसिरो के हुनको बट
दुई भाइ
फाइट
जस्तो लाग्यो अरे काङकाङ र त्यो जिरो के भन्ने
के जस्तो लाग्यो
दुई भाइ जस्तो क्या
ए काङकाङ र को
रुख त्यो EDG को अर्को नयाँ प्लेयर छ क्या नाम जिरो के थियो यार
म सुने हो नयाँ प्लेयर आएको नि तर हेरेको छैन त्यो स्मगी थियो स्मगी अर्को चिचु
चिचु स्मगे अनि अर्को को छ नोबडी होला
उमेश ब्रो बट फाइट स्ट्रिम एलिमेन्टलाई ए त्यो गरेर हुन्छ दुईजना झगडा जसरी हुन्छ के हो स्ट्रिम एलिमेन्ट कहाँबाट आयो मेरोमा यु आर अन माई नटी लिग स्ट्रिम म्याच गेम चाहिँ कस्तो गयो त आज मैले हेरेको थिएँ अलिअलि तिमीले रेना करोडमा रेना खेलेर 2K निकालेको देखेको थिएँ पछि के भयो
एउटा एउटा म्याच चाहिँ बबाल गएको थियो अघि त्यस्तो पुस गरे हैन चिलमा खेलेको थिएँ आज
मैले माउसको ग्रिप निकाल्दै गएर ओडा लाएर कस्तो ग्रिप टेप हुन्छ
मेरो नि पुरै नेकेड छ अहिले व्हाइट छ पुरै
मैले अलि त्यही त चिक्ना छ यार
तर मेरो त्यो बिचमा त्यो लाइक धेरै थिच्दा त्यो भइस त्यहाँको भित्रको ग्लु निस्किसकेको थियो क्या त्यही भएर निकालिदिएको मैले त
कसो थिच्दा ग्रिप टेपको चाहिँ
लाइक ग्रिप टेप त लाइक स्मुथ हुन्छ नि त फ्ल्याट हुन्छ नि त अनि त्यहाँ थिच्दा त्यो बिचको लाइक बबल जस्तो हुन्छ
ए ओके बुझे
अनि त्यसपछि मैले निकालिदिएको सबै झ्याउलाई
बबल ब्याकसिटमा त्यो छुट्टै एउटा ग्रिप नि पाउँछ क्या त्यो सानो वाला कार्ड त्यो आफैले सुन्नु अस्ति झन् एनर्जी र G2 को चाहिँ हेरेँ थिएँ एनर्जीलाई सपोर्ट गरेर थियो धोबी खाएर हेर्नै मन लागेन फर्स्ट म्यापै
म त हेरेन यार बन्द आज हेर्यो यार हिजो
हेरेको थियो PRX हेर्नै पाएन
युजुको स्ट्रिम हेर्दै थिएँ अनि PRX पछि के भइरहेछ भने त्यसपछि हेर्थेँ
यो ब्रक नि कडा खेल्छ भन्छ के अरे
कुन
एनर्जीको
तीनजना रुकी लिएर आएछ त
कोले
एनर्जीले लाइक नयाँ प्लेयरहरु के
को माडा नयाँ नै हो र
कोही तीनजना लिएर भन्दै थियो ओ जेनी भन्ने के जेनी 7 भन्ने अहिले हेरे बात
ओके इथान के भन्छ इथान कसरी प्रोनाउन्स हुन्छ इथान इथान र सोम चाहिँ उसे हो के अरे ओजी नै हो माडा नि रिसेन्टली आएको जस्तो लाग्छ स्कुबा र ब्रक एउटा कहिले कसले सोध्यो यार स्कुबा राम्रो हो कि एफएनएस भनेर ए सोमलाई सोधिरहेको थियो काङकाङको चाहिँ यही कडा लाग्छ क्या
उसको स्टाइलले खतरा लाग्छ मलाई काङकाङको यार
के स्टाइल
लाइक बुझ्न कस्तो स्टाइल थाहा भएन तर लाइक गेम खेल्ने तरिका क्या
गेम ओके गेम प्ले नै भन्नु त्यस्तो मलाई त्यसको त्यो हातको लास्ट कुल लाग्छ त्यो हातमा लाउँछ त्यसले
त्यो के टेप भन्छ हैन
माडाको नाम कसरी माडा हो थाहा तिमीलाई
थाहा छैन म चिन्दिन हौ एनर्जीको सोमलाई मात्र थाहा छ त्यही कहाँ देख्यो थाहा तर सोमलाई मात्र चिनेछु मैले त
माडाको त्यो उल्टो गरे नि एडम हुन्छ के त्यसको रियल नाम एडम हो कि भने जस्तो लाग्यो त्यसलाई उल्टो गर्दै गरे माडा करोड हेर्नै मन लाग्दैन मजा कस्तो समय एबिस त ठिक छ ल काङकाङको धेरै भयो गेम नहेरेको यार चाइनाको गेमै हेरिन् न
म त हेर्छु बेला म्याच चाइनाको चाहिँ हेर्छु मैले
म त हेरेन त्यो एनेको अलिअलि हेरेँ प्यासिफिकको नि हेरेन माडा नि क्रेजी हान्छ तर ए ओके कपाल पुरा उस रहेछ न सिद्ध तिमीले भनेर मनि यार तिमीले कति दिनको 6 अन्डा खान्छौ भन्थे हैन मन तिमीले भनेपछि अलिकति मैले खाना थालेदेखि अलि 6 जति त जिमै उसो अब दरमा
मेरो त जान गएकै छैन यार अस्ति कत्रो हाले थिए मैले
cooking on this map. So what we're seeing here.
अस्ति मैं 105 हाने थियो मैले 100 100
के
मेरो
उसमा
म्याक्स पेयर स्क्वाडमा 60 थियो हैन अनि त्यो दिन जोस आइरा थियो है हान्डे 80 मज्जाले गयो क्या एकदम इजी गयो क्या 80 अनि 19 इजी गयो क्या विथआउट स्क्वाड है अनि त्यसपछि 100 जान्छ भनेर 2 सेट चाहिँ इजी सोलो हाने अनि त्यसपछि लास्टको 2 सेट चाहिँ त्यो गरेर हाने थियो क्या सपोर्टले अनि यो हप्ता चाहिँ अस्ति आइतबारको सोमबार चाहिँ 105 हाने थियो यार
विथआउट स्क्वाड कस्तो मैले बुझेन
विथआउट त्यो क्या त्यो सपोर्ट हुन्छ नि के भन्छ त्यसले
बुझे
सपोर्ट गर्दिने के
तिम्रो स्क्वाडको पिआर भनेको कि डेड लिफ्टको कि के
डेड लिफ्ट त 140 थियो यार
म त हान्दैन डेड लिफ्टहरु त त्यो फर्मै मिल्दैन
मैले पनि सुरुमा फर्म हान्न त हान्ने हैन त उठाउनु बेला फर्म बिग्रिदो रहेछ क्या मेरो अनि मलाई थाहा थिएन अनि मैले एक दिन आफ्नो भिडियोमा हेरे त्यो कुरा चाहिँ अनि मैले कम गरेँ थिएँ क्या लिफ्ट हान्न अनि 100 120 हान्न थियो पछि चाहिँ मिलाएर अलि
पहिले यो काङ डेन्जर मुनि राखेर खेल्थ्यो नि याद छ तिमीलाई
यस्तो गर्थ्यो हैन यस्तो
मोन्टर बुक पढ्यो यसरी अहिले सिधा राख्यो यो म्याच चाहिँ रमाइलो हुन्छ यार हारोर खेलेछ यार म्या सोमले तिमीलाई त्यो थाहा छैन त्यो सोमको त्यो के अरे इन्सिडेन्ट त्यो कोभ वाला त्यो डेन्जर फेमस छ त जसले नि टाइम खेल्नु पर्छ भाग्नु पर्ने हुन्छ तर लास्टमा त्यही लुकेर बस्दिन्छ क्या त्यो कोभमा पर्लमा हार्छ अनि त्यो अर्कोले लहाड्छ त्यो सिजिआरएस खेल्ने
ट्रोल गरिरहेको हुन्छ नि बेला बेला त्यही इन्सिडेन्टले
च्याटमा सबमा
त्यो ओनी पिक्सलको त्यो म्याक 10 वाला इन्सिडेन्ट जस्तै क्या
म्याक 10 के थियो र त्यसमा
त्यसले त्यो म्याक 10 भन्ने गनको नाम थाहा
बुझे मैले मैले देख्न त देखेछु तर भन्नाले एक्ज्याक्ट थाहा छैन के भएको भनेर त्यसमा
त्यो स्किल बेचेछ अनि प्राइस एकदमै बढ्छ क्या त्यसको अनि पेट्रोल हान्न हुन्छ क्या
तिम्रोमा टाइम भन्न त कति चलिरहेको अहिले
131 30
ओके ठिकै रहेछ यो लर्ड वेलकम स्ट्रिम यो मलाई यो ब्रकले युज गरेर क्रसरी हिजो एकजनाले चलाइरहेको थियो यार नाम के थियो अलि लेट्स गो एनर्जी फर द विन म त दुईटैको सपोर्ट हो भन्ने नि त यो गेममा त न्युट्रल One v 3.
Smoke to upper. Playing by Coast here, but this is pretty telegraphed. NRG have a decent idea. So
one is Vijay Sum. 1v2. Right click man. Wait man, wait. Wait, boy, right. Run there, Mulla.
Damage I know.
They were there, man. Sum throw a rare get out. One of the one at with it, any.
Is it a 4 second clip here?
Oh, here is the Pachi, the game lives here, and a Pachi.
What a Kukula by Logitech,
crazy and there over the right click. Classic demon, Smoggy. High hopes for Sommer.
NRG set themselves up
for
some excellent retake with that early push out of A. Brock delaying on the site. All for naught.
Kangang Yurubu hill raha hai. Jani. Chichu use khel raha tha.
Towards tower side here, Chichu wants to take the fight. He knows he's advantaged in terms of weaponry. Jenny has a follow up. Plenty of plays on this cross. Ethan can really only offer a token resistance.
Kyo Smoggy the kyo? Aura nikali sakyo to? 6k answer kya?
Smoggy absolutely on point. You know, now one of the things coming into this match that I was really looking at, speaking about this EDG double duelist, is the fact that they're going up against NRG, whom in their group in Stage 2 of Americas 4 of the 5 teams they went up against were double duelist teams. They are so experienced against the place.
유니 깡깡 됐어. 저 그래 쳤어.
The EDG in that regard definitely have to be worried.
But this is the first time we've seen Abyss make its way back into the pool since Bangkok, Wyatt.
Yeah, we had no idea what to expect.
Mid push.
The composition here. Saw him under a lot of pressure early. Has to place the code.
Wait, what?
A shot.
Challenges through the code.
Nice shot, yeah.
Cascade attempted, but Smokey's going to find him through it. Perhaps shouldn't have stepped out of that. Now that mid control firmly in the hands of EDG. They spent for it. Now they could go anywhere.
Ethan.
7 on the board for Smoggy. Absolutely crazy. A barrier orb is up in mid. It cuts off the B to mid link right now. NRG trying to re-clear into A main. Take some space. They've got Ethan pushed up in the corner, but at the moment he is all alone. Yeah, Brock has retreated towards heaven. This is dangerous.
Keeping across is too dangerous. It's a one and done.
3-0 नहीं होगा.
And now Brock.
Washroom the energy low है क्या यार 1v3 अंदर.
Mid EDG are going to run in numbers. 4 deep now as they tentatively make their way out onto A. Slowly into the backside. You can see Marta's trying to get in position, but Brock can only speculate from this spot.
Chichu just tapping that spike to draw out some of the util and does so effectively. Thrown out for the reclear. That's going to get... No, broken just in time. Swing out from Mata. Loses that isolated 1v1.
Doga फोड़े रे TP आने यार क्यों बाहर वो करे?
Mission for a couple of moments. Slowly here through backside. Finally Scuba arriving at the scene, but it's a it's a bit of a wasteland there, and Kang is ready to receive him. At this point, Brock might be better served holding onto his weapon.
No choice but to save. EDG converting on their bonus round now.
मतलब यो कुरा था तेरे एबिस को त्यो बकरीले ब्रोकले फोड़े नहीं तो डोकास्ट क्या? तो योड़ा राइट क्लिक आने नहीं फोड़ जाने यार मतलब रिसेंटली था बागर.
राइट क्लिक एक्सपाइलिंग फोड़ जाए ना?
हाँ मतलब रिसेंटली था बागर तो कुरा.
Big issues that you have to confront when you're playing on Abyss. The map is massive. You have to just cover so much ground at all times. Brock going to be able to save that rifle at the very least.
Smoggy finally put to bed after a ridiculous opener in this
game. Kang is just crazy.
Note that Someone's got that reckoning online quite early.
कि B3 Pro को नहीं कौन देरे वेरिएंट हो सब एक कस्टम वेरिएंट हो कि सब ले डिफरेंट चलाओ ज़्यादा.
This NRG team has
ये बकरी वाला कोई लेते हो और यू चला थे.
Everything else they were looking very solid on.
जे के लिए कस्तो दियो आर्मी टाइप को दियो चलाओ ज़.
ये जो 70 ने हारे छाने वाले जीत सोचे थे यार.
थ्रो आने रहा हो 2v4 5v3 नहीं आ रहा थे. ये 5v3 5v2.
तो एरिक ना सुनते थे क्या यार? वही वार करता था बस वाले 70 ने हारे.
प्लेयर ला कस्टम दिन चला कस्टम पछि दिन प्लेयर ला आफै कोइला बनाउन दिएको हुन्छ नि पाए. एनर्जी न सेनको जर्सी सिमिलर लागेको रे. ओ कलर त्यो एउटा टाइपको भएर.
We're seeing from EDG up mid. It's early drone onto B, maybe pull some players out.
Energy go.
Energy like.
Rockstar नि के हो र?
Great mobility on that.
त्यो Rockstar energy drink हो क्या त्यो त? I think है मलाई जसमा लाग्छ.
Patience is slow for defenders. Pulling them out of position with the misdirect.
तिमीले चाहिँ उस्तो चाहिँ क्या Rockstar games. तर जे हुन नि पाए मन स्योर छैन. Energy को अलि ओरेन्ज छ यार माइन्ड ब्रेक.
The team is going to be able to force up, especially around Psalm's Reckoning here. Another tool that is very
Next chance the song game on
situation that NRG could find themselves in. And I think that's really going to be the name of the game for them. Playing for retakes around this harbor utility. But they have to make sure they don't lose too much of that map control early, lose players getting picked off early.
Khanzab दिए अंदर Khanzab उड़ इंजरी. नुनहरु मासु सक्छम नदेगर भन्छ के.
Energy scrabbling back on the side to try and get decent spots. It's Brock out in the open. Ethan gets involved though. Kang is down early.
Ends up being the perfect double face.
यसले त चार्जरहरु पाए भन्दा भ्याइदिन्छ यार.
ए त्यही त पहिला मेरो घरको नि कसको मम्मीको कि कसको ओरिजिनल चार्जर टोक्दै यार.
They can slow the pace of the game, allow EDG to execute
Training.
what they intend on doing. So, play for retake with the
त्यस्तै लाग्छ हो. ट्रेन चाहिँ राम्रोसित गर्नु न. गरौ त्यही हो.
बल्ल तल बस्ने चाहिँ मान्छ है.
A little awkward with
भाइ यो लिएर जाऊ तिमीले ट्रेडिङ गराउँदा चाहिँ यो खुवाउनु पर्छ भनेर दे त कहाँ खानु हौ यसले त अन्नमा
त्यो ट्रिटहरु खान्न झन् त्यही
न ट्रिट खादैन हो त्यो
कोही कोही अब डिफरेन्ट हुन्छ त्यो एउटा त्यो हड्डी टाइपको हुन्छ नि त्यो हड्डी चाहिँ हाम्रो गुरुले चाहिँ खान्न फेरि त्यो चबाइ राख्न मिल्ने हड्डी टाइपको खै सानो हुनेलाई त्यो कुकुरको त्यो खै दाँत चिलाउँछ के भने सुने थिएँ
यसले त पुरै पेन पकडेर हिँड्छ
Nobody on the wrong side of the wall here is going to have to
backside
at some point in this already.
प्ल्याङ्क आइरहेछ
TikTok. Here comes Cuba from the backside. Kakang and Chichu have to throw down.
जिते यार बल्ल
They cannot get the spike stuck. Chichu last standing trying to get away in a tower, but there's a wall in his way, one of his own design. He'll fight for his life and lose it.
See one of them, man.
Well, that beautiful timing on the flank is how he collects those four. NRG offers so much delay.
तिमीले कति महिनाको त ले त याद छ
याद छैन यार भाइले हो खास लिएको त धेरै अगाडि बुढो भइसक्यो 5 वर्ष भइसक्यो होला भन्दा
You know, just that added time even from the res. Of course you want to get that extra player alive, but it did buy some time for the rotate from Psalm.
We managed.
That reckoning ends up being perfect.
Zong into the
As well, high tide thrown down. You don't want to walk through that.
Got to be
कोचहरुले डरो कमाउँछ है
called for a slowdown of play from NRG
प्लेयर जतिको कमाउँछ होला नि
in their wheelhouse.
कि त धेरै
Defensive team with great
धेरै कमाउँछ
drilling and fundamentals. They're going to have to deal with a bit more pressure on the A side, and it's a gate crash now as Mata repositions up in tower.
Just gets right back towards that heaven side. Still have Scuba posted up.
के हात
And mid, what a shot.
लौजा
Ethan.
Now that is going to pull players in that mid direction.
ओ मलाई यसको त्यो नाइट चाहिँ म रमाइ के मन पर्छ भनेको त्यसले युज गरेर नाइट
कुन
त्यो रिविन्स
Heavily indexing and read that this is going to be a hit
They
towards
can't
B,
get
and as it stands, they are.
मैले यादै गरेन अब हेर्छु इधर
Scuba has it.
लौजा
Messi
ए यो मंकी वाला मंकी
trespass in his
मन्की वाला हो र
मंकी वाला बन्डल के हो
the great round previously cannot hold his own on the side. Nobody digs him out. And Brock might be forced into yet.
कस्तो वीक देखिरा हो यार यो त एनर्जी त
Chichu is loving using that wall over on the right side to get over on top of that bookshelf and have to swing over top. We haven't really seen it play out, but it is a cool idea. NRG
Brock.
being very aggressive. They're trying to get the
लास्ट
mid-round
अति हुँदो रहेछ है
clear towards
के
the
के
field, and they are fully
कुकुरहरु
punished
हो
for that.
के तिम्रो कुन हो जापानिज स्पीच हैन
Take a timing there to push up for info.
जापानिज स्पीचलाई चाहिँ अलि त्यो खाने दिने बेला त्यहाँ अलि युज गर्नुहुन्न यार तर
Says that he
के
feels
गर्नु
चलाउनु हुन्न टाइपको भन्छ लाइक खाना दिने बेला चाहिँ अलि एग्रेसिभ हुन्छ अरे त्यस्तो कुरामा चाहिँ
not putting too much pressure on the relative newcomer to this team. He's been put in
Oh.
a pivotal role, right? Like a main lead, playing the non-Yoru duelist. Really has to be able to channel and exude some confidence out here on the biggest stage of his career.
Yeah, a player who joined up with this all-time great squad midway through the year, was on their academy team, and has been playing some very quality duelist games to get them into this position. This is a great start for EDG. They've got NRG back.
2021 भ्यान्डल किन मन पराउँछन् यार केटाहरुले यार
Get back into this. Mata's yet
राम्रो त राम्रो छ तर
accomplished early in this game, but we have seen on several occasions throughout America's stage 2, regular stage, and playoffs, Mata will have a slow start to a game and then suddenly go nuclear and bring them right back in.
You can never count him out. Not the kind of guy that seems to just suffer mentally from slow starts. And Mata has really looked to take some real estate here. Surely, Jenny steps out, Mata realizing he's about to get pinched. So can pull out, over back towards the security.
Now just sending that gate crash back towards the B direction, playing A for the moment. Brock wants to use this
Mid
time
खाली
to
है
get some info towards
सोमले
B.
हेड दिरहेछ
But it's in mid where EDG are just slowly contacting forward. With Mata teleporting away, they know that they can just garner that space for free.
Also double face for a moment there, but Som might have to give it up. Might be able to put it back together here with Brock.
वाल क्या नहीं wait what the hell
Just get thrown down in the moment.
All right, classic there for Som. Best he could do was Jenny. Once again, Smoggy doubles down. Nobody's going to...
Wait, धन्दै हो guys स्कुबाले
Actually gets the job done, but up on high, it was Chichu. Now Ethan has to come back in with nothing but a classic. That high tide still in play.
2v2
Chichu is about to have an opportunity for a res as well with the spike going down.
Weapons छैन होला तर nobody सँग
back into the game, and he comes back with a hunter's fury of all things. Mata might have been spotted there, getting up on box here. God, he's good. He has hit the ground running on stage, and now Ethan with only 20 points of health, not remotely enough. EDG with a 4-round lead, and it's widening.
I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy.
11 for 2. Comes in for the
We crazy I guess Mogular.
That was sick. So sick. Bullets spring out from Mata.
यो नाइफ राम्रो छ चिचुले चलाउने
So well individually.
कुन कीवर्ड हो यार त्यस्तो कस्टम कीजहरु राखेर
Push up for Mata.
They just don't have the weaponry after the fact.
EDZ.
outside of Mata to accomplish much when
खै आसिज ब्रो अझै जोसे यो
Someone even does
आसिज ब्रोको एनर्जी सपोर्ट मन तर अस्ति जिटिओ सँग चाहिँ एनर्जीले सपोर्ट गरिरहेको थिए म्याट हुन जान के हो के
in their arsenal.
Kung Kung with dimensional drift though, and you'll notice
Kung
there's
Kung.
a lot to work with for EDG as well.
And we might get an all battle between
लौजा सम के हो रे
or maybe it won't even happen at all. Saw him going down on that jiggle peak. Not expecting the operator to be in play. This is really a matchup of one of the greatest operas of all time in Kong Kong versus Mata, who I think is the best opera coming out of Americas right now.
Currently with the record in Americas for number of aces, and he's got it in one season. 10 aces from Mata.
Ethan alone on this site, going to feel the pressure of the dimensional drift, but this is simply to draw the attention of NRG.
अग्यो म बेस्ट टपर भन्ने थियो भर्खर भर्खरै
Mata at least able to get out of trouble there.
Now NRG, they still do have 2 anchors on this B site. EDG trying to make the way.
दन्दे
Kung had the gate crash away, so he's not involved in this stash over at B for now. Mata still able to be a factor in this round. 32 seconds left. EDG have got to go for it.
लौजा
For the timing.
दुईटै मर्यो भने यार
That was a nice little trade. Still has that steel guard, and this might
3v3.
be the opportunity to use it.
Ethan managed to get up in heaven though. Here's that Hunter's Fury looking to
अँ ले ले
ओइ पास भइसक्यो
It's searching.
अँ यार यो राउन्ड त खै
Mata committed to that effect. EDG able to get through.
नोबडीसँग स्टिल गन छ स्मोकीसँग गर्ने रहेछ सबसँग गन
Ethan hoping to follow up.
दन्दे एउटा मारे ए इथन पनि वर्ल्ड च्याम्प हैन त नि
That was an excellent
Easy
play.
order,
The
sorry.
paranoia into the teleport across. Nobody had no idea what was coming. Kong Kong going
Stick,
half
stick,
go
and
crazy
stick.
right now. Holding the
Wait, what the hell? Keep block.
Correction, but now he's out of the fight.
वे क्रेजी प्ले गर्ने यार भर्खरै
A very important relief valve here for NRG. Big buy up, big investment, and it delivers.
मुनि प्ले गान्दिर यार
crucial second shot comes through from
Nah.
covering that operator. I love the way that
गहन
NRG
चुगम
played
चबाको छ यसले ब्रेस लाग्न धेरै भयो यार
You had the 2 EDG players facing the cross. There was so much utility pressure onto nobody backside.
30
Once
seconds.
Ethan hits him with that paranoia, he's able to teleport right in this moment. Gets that very crucial kill.
खै मैं प्ले के ध्यान दे यार
Playing
उसको
that situation very perfectly.
Just a dirty flick from Kung Kung there from Crows though. Could have gone either way.
Yeah, that
कांगकांग का
was
प्ले के ध्यान यार केटा
mental.
क्रेजी प्ले गाने अंदर नि
Here
भर्खरै
with that overdrive going to pick up Bucky.
तल वाला प्ले
Early flash off rip. Ping on Kung Kung, pretty telling. EDG are adamant though about this A side. Ethan hoping to stall this out as much as possible. Obviously, Ethan and Brook have been manning this side of the map. Here's the fast lane. Jin is going to go for it now. Not much to see here, but overdrive got to be popped. And Ethan noted at the back of the side, but it's Brook there from Power. Gets himself 2. That's big.
अझै निकाले ब्रकले दन्दे 2 मात्र निकाल्यो
But that'll be the
Pencil
end
भन न
of the A anchors.
Working machine, what's
Now
up?
it's NRG needed to rotate in.
Somehow again by
ओइ माचिस कहाँ पुग्यो यो त
away from getting a res. That is crazy. Nobody what a shot to find on a flanking scuba.
Dirty angle for Smoggy as well.
dirty angle dirty
Ball
angle
हाने त वही
Nobody was
Down
reading
color.
it perfectly.
Smoggy's dropped down. Dimensional drift notes both EDG players.
सोमले डुबाउँछ म तर यो बल दस ब्रकले हाने थियो यार नोबडीले कति 3 के जति हान्थ्यो होला रोकर त
6-2, favoring EDG.
And even if he didn't find that, Chichu
यसको
was already
चिचुको
over
ढाड
the
हेर्न
top,
कस्तो छ पुरै
ready
यस्तो
to
हुन्छ
fight
नि
energy immediately.
कस्तो एभरेज उस गेमर टाइपको भन्न चाहिँ तिमीले
Fair
पुरै
attempt
क्या
from
लाइक
Mata,
हुन्छ
who's a
यस्तो
very
के भन्नु त्यसलाई यार
site anchor.
तिमीलाई उस देखेछौ झन् के रे ब्याङ ब्याङ खेलेको देखेछौ सेन ब्याङ
Critical moment though. Scuba
याद गरे हैन त्यो त
त्यो हेर्नुपर्छ तिमीले झन्
side has gone for that long flank.
एकचोटि सर्च गर न सेन्टिनल ब्याङ त्यो भनेर
Crosshair placement.
कस्तो खेल्छ त्यो झन्
And once he collects that kill, 3-on-2, where they can just focus forward, it's all too easy.
Here's the variation. The push up mid here for Mata potentially.
यो पिरो चिने हुन्छ वेलकम ब्याक व्हाट्स अप
Just at library for now. Kong has eyes for A main with the off.
It's high tide from Psalm gets thrown
Here,
very
level,
deep
correct?
towards the
Okay.
attacker's side of mid. So they absolutely know there could be some pressure coming from NRG. They could be walking down, trying to take both angles, just as Mata is playing at
EDG
library
win.
right now without Sheriff.
आज त जोली जित्दैन केही भएन म त न्युट्रल आज छ यो म्यापमा चाहिँ नेक्स्ट गेम त अब खै के
यो ब्याङ र जेकेन उस्तै लाग्छ फेरि यार मलाई चाहिँ
वाट ब्याङ र जेकेन त छैन हौ त्यस्तो सिमिलर त जेकेन डिफरेन्स हौ तिनीहरु त
नै त्यो क्या त्यो एज ग्रुप के भन्छ नि उस्तै लाग्थ्यो क्या मलाई
Side, seemingly.
एजिङ रे मेन्सो एजिङ आन्दै हो भिसिटी हेर्दै
NRG, they are gambling on this B site, however, so things could.
नेक्स्ट गेम लिक्विड न नेक्स्ट गेम लिक्विड को रहेछ लिक्विड को त हेरिन नला
The lack of defenders at A. EDG can't make a truly informed decision about hitting this site. They just have to commit.
Psalm gets one kill here, will have the reckoning.
Jenny, the setup here. Relay Balkan
Oi, man.
falls it up beautifully. Jenny is now in and around the site. Making his way towards connector, finds one. It's the classics ringing out.
यसले चिचुले निकाल्यो अर्को नि
Gets himself a consolation.
ओइ माटको
A gun recovery of a Somna. Can he make use of it on the other
धन्ने मार्यो समले एउटा
Gets himself Chichu, but it's going to take more than that.
ENT
Doesn't have it. Not this time.
energy looking too was
These executes from
too weak.
EDG have just been overwhelming.
चिचुको आइकोनिक गन नै त्यो 21 च्याम्पियन जस्तो लाग्छ हौ है अरु युज गरेको देखेछ नि मैले
But it still just looks all too easy.
एकचोटी लोटसमा एस हानेले नि यही चला थियो क्या कहिले हो
It's just that Smoggy is
Gang, gang,
I think
God,
the flashier kills.
Gang, gang,
That
gang.
team, but that duo
भन्न पर्छ
going
पुरा
absolutely crazy.
हैन नि
बिजी युनु भयो रे गर गर
The side
हजुर
as they hit it, right? It's Cascade, there's a high tide, there's Omen smokes, trying to, compartmentalize these little engagements, but as you mentioned, they didn't have the guns for it. Now we're all turning up in mid. Fast push to library for Jenny.
Brock gets that Hunter's Fury online with a collection of the A-man orb. EDG taking a lot.
Sam's body is too clean रे कुन Sam's body हो ए ओके ओके या
Middle of the map here.
just looks clean
And now, looking to give that space up, maybe punish a recall.
मलाई त यो ह्यान्डल डेन्जर दामी चाहिँ लाग्दैन साउन्ड इफेक्ट राखम कि नै रे कि नर्मल राख न अलिअलि
That is Ethan just
हजुर
spotting towards that B link side. Mana focus on B with the operator, but shouldn't have any opportunities to take a shot in this round. It looks like EDG, they're ready to just go for this A side, execute, and Kong wants to cut off a rotator with the op face down mid.
This denial of information and nothing spotted by the Aldro.
मेरो त खुल्ला हैन दुई जनाले त साइड साइडबाट हेरिरहेको
From their side of the map. And that's going to be a straight main push here for EDG. Kuba has to be ready. Shield wall, of course, active. Brock might have to drop down off security, otherwise, off tower rather. This could be a wall in.
ओइ मान त छु के भइरा यहाँ
भाइचुवाल कहाँ छ हेर न त्यहाँ
One versus one. Scooby here looking to step back. Reckoning in play. Ginny unperturbed,
के को लगिरहेको थियो भाइ सोलवर
gets his second.
त्यही
Plant stuck. Some falling by the wayside. NRG are looking out at C.
जिप पाइदियो एनर्जी खुइया हेला
Completely outgunned. Mana a little bit too fast on the shot. Just there.
Some nerves maybe showing up there.
None for Ginny. Pushes for more. Removes the operator from the map. And now it's just Ethan with that save. This is NRG also being able to start on defense throughout Americas when NRG, for the most part, outside of maybe one map against Sen on Corrode, when they've had blowout.
टाइममा केही गर्दैन ल गर्न त
Starting on defense and being
इसमा के दुई पाली मरे रहेछ रे यही ठाउँमा अघि मरे हैन
EDG.
यही ठाउँमा ब्रकले मारिदिएको
A lot of it due also to just
लेट्स गो EDG यस्तो नङसेमा
dipping them in
एकजनाले PH को VP किन्ने भन्दा सुशान्त मैले तिमीलाई पढाउस गर्दै थिएँ
fights against NRG anchors consistently.
That's how NRG are trying to set the playing field, though. With all of this controller util on these sites as they're being executed on, NRG are asking for these pockets of play where they can take 1v1s, but they are losing out to young guns like this guy. Jenny, just dominant. And again, was by their own admission, considered a wild card here for EDG, where they may rise or fall, and so far he's delivered.
Almes गर्छु भनेछ
Really benefit from leaning a bit more into playing for some of these retakes, trying to anchor these sites hard.
Welcome to guys,
It's
welcome to Shim
just not working out right now. I'm spotting Ethan for a moment, but no opportunity.
Moria,
for
my
a
Ethan.
shot. Taking control of A main though with this operator.
Disrespecting the smoke, brimming with confidence for good reason. And Brock and Ethan have their work cut out for them, often outnumbered. Oh, that's a nice little connection of the Hunter's Fury. Nobody will be accounted for very early in the round.
Love that.
मर्यो एकजना त
Of utility. In the meantime,
ओए ओए
puts it all the way
दुईजना मर्यो
outside. No way. There's
बन्दे
ओए भाग्यो
retreat.
ल
And again, no
Trade लिन
safe
पाएन
info push off for B for NRG is shut down.
And Shitu has just had reses constantly. So
ए हिट ने
despite that
भाइस मर्यो के
awesome
ल भाइस कता मर्यो व्हाट
of utility pieces in tandem from NRG, a great hunter
भाइ
fury
जुत्ता
and
त्यो
rocketing that
स्मोकी
first
मरेको
kill.
ठाउँमा
It's made ultimately
ए
irrelevant.
भक्क
Your knees start to shake when you hear that sound. Jenny is on the site. And he touches down with a flourish.
यो मलाई यो नियन देख्दा जहिले उसकै उस खेलिरहेको क्या अनि
Rocky has
हुन्छ
to this wall early on. That's not where he wanted that recon to go. And he can't
ल सक्दा नि बिगारे के यसले
this part. He is out of the game for now. Back by security. EDG have this one covered. As Som steps up.
GG यार
He will struggle.
ओए माडल दुई
And gets his second. Now he's given himself a
2v3
back into the site, but you notice that EDG fall back to this A main hold to cover the spike.
Does have one flash to get out.
Can't let him step.
Brock to drop. What a shot.
Very dangerous. He wants the fight. That one goes wild, but Brock can only get one.
उठाइदिएन
Rank of
उठाइदियो
teammates. EDG
के रे के रे उठाइदियो होला उठाइदियो होला
Hong Kong has been on point with the operator on this attack side. Has collected a lot of very crucial kills.
हग्यो भने यार
This B push was a
त्यो
disaster.
स्कुबाले चाहिँ किन नमार्यो त म्याच दुईजनाको रिएक्सन टाइम यो पालि चाहिँ लो
Round,
अलि
they
सो
just give that one away. Genie threw down a great relay bolt as well, so Mata couldn't go for the trade, was just forced to get out.
Predator's due. Mata makes his way into the side off his own bat, finds those 2 kills, but by then it's too late.
EDG are just trampling over these sites with absolute ease. NRG trying to throw another aggressive.
काङ मोटा
taking
के के अरे खै
very deep mid
मोटा
control.
के केरिया बोल्नु छ मतलब
Yeah, Smoggy sniffed this out. There was a ping at that part of the map by EDG. They knew something was headed their way. Brock, he's on a rope. He's on a rope.
ना यार
Oh man.
कसरी ल ओए
Somebody's able to find one up mid, but it's
Morris on-
from now. Relay bolt doesn't quite connect. He's stuck in the corner, but Jenny will dig him out.
Gets a lot of damage on
सोमले हगिरहेको जस्तो लाग्यो
not going to be enough in that kind of engagement against a Neon. And now Mata's
कस्तो
the one who's
म्याप
going to
पिक
try
हो
to
यो
push for more.
यो त एनर्जी
NRG are
म्याप
just
पिक्स लिएर
walking it down.
EDG को रहेछ
And look at how ready they are for this. The double face expecting it.
Mata fortunate to be alive there. Still opts to double back and challenge.
I mean, it feels like NRG are just getting desperate in some of these rounds. They're getting so aggressive, trying to hunt for kills. And EDG absolutely have their number.
Inside the smoke is Ethan. Opts to back out of it now, and they still want to anchor these sites. Last chance here for NRG to make an impact on the defense side, and they're down to 2. Scuba those, been a decent
आमा
can't quite mow them down. And the last line of defense falls. That is a paltry 2.
लास्ट
one-sided map
rounds for NRG.
Absolute dominance from EDG.
माया हेरेर टिडीमा लाइभ नगर्ने रे
Insane
टिडीमा
fight.
त्यस्तो हेर परिन होला
When Hong Kong begins to pick up the op, was just getting a number of crucial kills. NRG
टिकटकमा गरिन होला लाइभ
to start this game off.
Yeah, they're gonna
ट्विचमा चाहिँ अस्ति गरेँ थिएँ मैं गएँ ट्विच च्यानलै
Folks, we'll be back with the
एकछिन
के भयो
right after this.
के भयो च्यानल
के रे
च्यानल के भयो र
टिकटकमा ब्यान खाएको 30 दिनको लागि त्यो भाइलेन्स देखायो भनेर
ए उ त्यो उताको
ब्लड सर्टहरू त्यो प्रोटेस्टको बेलाको सब देखाइदिएको थिएँ कि मैले
टिकटकमा हैन टिकटक ट्विच
ट्विच ट्विच ट्विच टिकटकमा अलिअलि ब्लो अप भएर चाहिँ त्यो एउटा सर्ट्स टिकटकमा 100 लाइक्स कट्यो भने त मिलाइदेऊ उसो यार राम्रो यार विक्स
Yoshi tries Valorant Mobile for the
विक्सर अनि तिमी हो है मोबाइलको यसवाला हैन यसमा त त्यस्तो ब्लक भएन हौ तिमी हो केरिया भन्ने
तिमीले कुन फोनमा खेलेको थियो के भन्नु
ओए ओए के रे
दादाले मोबाइल कुन फोनमा खेले
मैले आइएस
what Valorant does to a human.
यो वाला चाहिँ अलि ब्लक भएन जोकेटा 100 लाख पुग्यो Damn, who's that shot, right? So, बुझेन हजुर
कुन र्याङ्क कुन र्याङ्कमा थियो
ए मोबाइलमा त म सिल्भर हो कि कतिमा थिएँ यार
क्लास 4 र्याङ्कमा पुग्छ रे
छिटै हुन्छ क्या सायद
For your Coinbase econ report, I think we all know who we're going to be highlighting. Chichu with incredible impact over the course of the game. And in these 12 rounds, have a look at...
खाना कति खान्छ तिमीले
I'm surprised that Chichu somehow is a better report than Smoggy, who's at 16-4. Well, that's not...
मेरो साउन्ड ठिक्क छ यसै
के यता डिस्कर्डमा ठिकै छ यार
मैले टाढा राखेको छु क्या माइक त्यही भएर
numerically hard to sort of quantify that impact.
म्यानेजमेन्ट गर्दै सकेको छैन यार
सोमको गर्लफ्रेन्ड नि रहेछ त केयर म्यानेजमेन्ट त्यो अलियुसहरू किन न के भन्ने हुन्छ के अरे नाम त
अनि मेरो फेरि कलेज जानुपर्छ त ल्यापटप निकाले चार्जर निकाल के निकाल
reflect on the beginning of this game for but a moment where Smoggy won a crazy 1-3 on
चार्जर बाइक अरु सब कुराको त्यो सर्दै न
just immediately put NRG in a horrific position. They would have to do the unthinkable to get back in this game. We always favor their
अट्याक मा त के गर्दैन जस्तो लाग्यो मजा एनर्जीले
numbers support that.
That high tide obviously gives the implication of a lot of mid control for NRG.
यु आर बेस गोस यार माडाले चलाको
That is one benefit of running the harbor for sure. It's just being able to throw some of those cascades, high tides towards mid, makes the defenders forced to re-clear.
माडाको पोस्चर हेर न कस्तो सिधा बसेर खेल्छ
Just playing more passive positions.
अनि हात नि टाढा जस्तो लाग्यो हैन
टाढा
यता त अलि फिजाएर के
NRG have cut noise, broken part of that barrier orb in A main, but EDG have had no desire to leave this site. 3 players are ready to face this.
No body position as well, assuming some mid control to be taken, but there's going to be no pressure coming out of tower here. It's just too easy.
काङले दुईटा निकाल्यो रे अझै बासिरहेछ सुने नि के स्कुबाले के हो सुनेर भाग्यो लौजा सुनेको नरहेछ क्या मर्यो कि मर लौजा मर स्मोगी नै हो स्मोगीले हानेको हैन ना यार स्कुबाले के अरे नसुनेको भाग्यो के हो उ त्यहाँ देख्ने रहेछ स्मोकमा ल तपाईँ एनर्जी और इडिजी म त्यस्तो न्युट्रल हो हुन त तर
ल यस्तै
इडिजी
90 डिग्री
काङकाङले 90 डिग्री गर्छ Hello, what's up? Welcome to the stream, रे इन द थाहा stream what's up? EDG सब दामी खेलिरहेछ यार नोबडी चाहिँ अलि उस भयो क्या सायद नोबडी कि कसले हाने स्मगीले हैन क्लच हाने गाने गर्यो ओभरअल सब राम्रो खेलिरहेछ यार
percentage. It was EDG's best map of stage 2. They were winning 61% of rounds on that map. And when we do get there, NRG trying to make a foray towards this B site using that harbor.
Zip by them, I regret it. So, हजुर डायलॉग भन्दै आएछ सर हो ओके क्या It is in a backside. TL versus TRX. खै त्यो म्याच चाहिँ हेरिन होला त्यो सर्ट गेम खेलिन्छ होला सायद तिमीले नेक्स्ट गेम नि वाच पार्टी गर्ने हो र सुदीप
हेरौँ कति बच्छ नि त लाग्यो भने त्यस्तो दिन्छौ भन्नु
टिम लिक्विडको त हेर्न मन छैन मलाई टिम लिक्विड TRX लिक्विडले जित्छ जस्तो लाग्छ त्यसमा त
DRX पनि राम्रो राम्रो छ यार मैले उता ब्याङ्कक DRX जित्छ सोचे थिए यार
अहिले तर DRX को के हो लाइक उस रोस्टर चेन्ज भएको डेन्जर चेन्ज भएको भइसक्यो कि भनेर सुनेको थिएँ मैले अहिले को छ नि थाहा छैन मलाई त
उता उता मास्टर्स ब्याङ्ककको कस्तो हाने थियो ओपनिङ म्याच आमा म त DRX जित्छ सोचे थिएँ
The fact that NRG can set that controller util up on B, cut the side up, and a free ping on Jenny cost him his life.
Talent prediction.
Yunmin छ Yunmin ले ओए लाइनअप खतरा ओए लाइनअप हेर न त्यहाँ
मैले देखेन यार भर्खर लाइनअप त त्यो सोभाको लाइनअप भने हैन त्यो स्मोक प्लेयर को हो रे त्यो उसको युनमिन नै हो DRX को त्यो मोटे मोटे टाइपको ई साइड खाली छोड दिया था माको कुन टिममा छ रे माको नि त उसमै हैन र DRX
यो एंगल जहिले खेल्छ यार यो
ओ काङ
लास्ट सेट यही एंगल खेले थियो ला मर्यो अहिले
ओ सर ना राम्रो टाइमिङ हो सर यार
standard util you're going to be seeing coming into that B site with a high tide cutting off the connector, cuts off heaven, and then that recon will get any info towards bookshelf.
Retake here behind Paranoia is an option. Relay ball at the ready for Jenny should be required, but it's just a
गान से retake करना है राउंड
गने हैन दुईटा पिस्तल एउटा मार्छ
ए सेभ राउन्ड रहेछ त्यही पोजिसन हेर न एउटै साइडमा छ सबजन
यो फ्यान्टम नि बब्बाल छ यार प्रोटोकल ओए मैं शॉट हान्छ त स्मोगीले ओए माडा जंगे त माजस माडाको चाकमा काँडा रे कोले भनेको त्यस्तो वाट के लाग्छ केटाहरु च्याटमा इडिज द बब्बाल खेल्दैछ त रे राम्रो खेलिरहेछ त्यस्तो छाडा नलेख्यो केटा च्याटमा माडाको चाकमा काँडा रे ब्रो Okay, the crazy shot on him. Comeback and Lara, and then I'll come back.
Whatever it takes, expend anything necessary. Again, there's just some of that nice util that you can get early mid control with when you're playing with the harbor. A deep cascade, recon past it.
All right, reckoning here over towards the B side of the map. High tide.
Nice wall area there. तर त्यो एकले अब यही अड्किने भन्दै त गाह्रो आफूले अड्काइदियो ए के गर्छ सोम सबले एउटै डिरेक्सन हेर्छ माडा नि मर्यो स्मोगी वान एच अफ द क्लच हाने वान एच देयर 10 प्रेडिक्सन मा त सबको PRX मात्र छ त रे कसो ट्यालेन्ट प्रेडिक्सन व्हाट इज दैट सुनो मोगम स्ट्रीम गाइस वेलकम सबजना वेलकम सर डोन्ट फर्गेट टु लाइक द स्ट्रीम भोटिङ मा चाहिँ के छ त एनआरजी को 62% भोट रहेछ इडीजी को 38% केटाहरु 21 जनाले भोट हालेर रहेछ लाइक हान्नु पर्यो केटा आजको स्ट्रीममा लाइक धेरै छैन होला लाइक हान्दिम सुदीपको स्ट्रीम नि हेर्दिम गाइस सुदीप जीजी सब्स च्यानल इडीजीले डिफेन्ड गर्ला त च्याम्पियनशिप रे है सोमले डुबाइरहेछ यार कसम यार आइजिएल चाहिँ को हो एनर्जी को दुईटा निकाले त
अघि भर्खर सेभ हाने रे भर्खर सेभ हाने रे
त्यही त भर्खर सेभ हाने जस्तो लाग्यो के हो के मडको चाहिँ उही खेलेको छ सुशान्त भने जस्तो यही सुशान्त हो कि छाडा लेख्ने मोमेन्टम त राम्रो बुस्ट भइरहेछ के रे अब के हुन्छ त्यो लास्ट राउन्ड नि बाइक सेभ गरे जस्तो लाग्थ्यो दुईटा सेरिफ दुईटासँग पिस्तल थियो एउटासँग मार्शल थियो चिचु मरेको हो त कोहीले हेरेन उता कोहीले हेरेन नोबडीले
ला
दुईटा निकालेको नोबडीले नाइस इको यार तर
Scuba on low enough HP that he's actually susceptible to just one share of shot. Now Kong does have to activate that shear wall that's behind NRG, and they're going to adjust. I like that.
नोबडीले त्यो मारेको त जित्यो यार इजीको 2023 स्क्वाड चाहिँ बबाल थियो बाइ फार द बेस्ट त्यो टिम हेरिटिक्सले जितेको होला हैन के कुनवाला भनेको
Shuts down 3 on the round. That early aggression nullified. Scuba has
Scuba.
been an essential part of NRG's success since joining the roster in stage 2. Had been one of the strongest challengers players in Americas for years. I think this opportunity for him was
आशिष ब्रो खुसी हुँदै हुनुहुन्छ कि हो
one of the top Americas teams, and he is
बिस्तारै बिस्तारै यो सरिरहेको छ कि राउन्ड निकालिरहेको छ कि अब के हुन्छ अझै बाहिर राउन्ड हो टाइमर लिएको इडिजीले
team for the past couple months.
पिएरएक्सले जितेको वाला D1 1 लास्टमा टेबलमा चढ्ने रे ए इजी भनेको मैले त इडिजी देखेर त्यो टिम त क्रेजी थियो के कसरी उस भयो त्यो टिम त त्यसपछि सबै छरियो नि मलाई कम्पनी लिभाइथनमा गयो कि आई थिङ्क डिमन 1 कुनमा गएको थियो डिमन 1 एनर्जी गएको थियो कि होइन सुरुमा अनि पछि बल्ल लेभ गएको क्या हो इथन एनर्जी गयो अनि इथन एनर्जी गएको थियो क्या इथन इजीमा त को मात्र बाँकी थियो जगिमो मात्र बाँकी थियो क्या सुरुमा त्यो सबैले छोड्ने बेला त काङ थालेन
100 थिप्सको हेरेछौ तिमीले
100 थिप्सको के
स्पोर्ट्स टिम भन्दा बढी त्यो के भन्छ त्यो क्लोथिङ ब्रान्ड जस्तो देखिन्छ यार
Double duelist on defense is just so
100 थिप्स त्यस्तै हो खै
they're able to deal with a lot of the fast floods that are
100 थिप्स र एनर्जी एउटै लाग्छ म त कहिले झुकिन्छ कि
तर कबले चाहिँ लास्ट खतरा लाग्थ्यो त्यो हेरे त्यो मैले
जर्सी कि क्लोजहरु
जर्सी नै क्लोथिङ
where they use all those ults to get the kill on
कोल्याब गरेर गराएर मलाई लास्ट बबल लाग्थ्यो मैले हेरेको
NRG are going to be able to consistently need to do that to keep clawing back into this game.
विकिपीडिया हैन लिक्विडपिडिया अनि टिम लिक्विडको रहेछ त है
हो म थाहा थिएन
Dimensional drift to play with on a round.
हेर त्योहरु मैले त्यो इन्डियन एक्जामको हेरेको थिएँ क्या
100 थिप्स त पहिलादेखि एस्थेटिक टिम लाग्छ त्यही त मैले त्यही त क्लोदिङको देखिरहेको हुन्छ त्यो स्ट्रिमरहरूलाई उस गरेँ अनि त्यो भ्याल्क्युरे त्यो अनि त्यो ब्रुक एभी हो कि अनि त्यो सिम्फनी हो कि गर्लफ्रेन्ड अहिले त ब्रेकअप भइसक्यो क्या
Top mid to get all of this info for the B executes come through.
Gatecrash also was thrown out there, so he turns up at library, but he's very much in the belly of the beast.
के गर्यो यो राउन्ड त बी स्प्लिट हो
Yeah, again, he's just isolated on this back B side. Taken out by Ethan. Mata is offering such a distress.
कोहीले होल्डर हेर्न यार माडा
Anchors are like, what, is he going to push? And he's just not. He's being so patient.
This is really bothering EDG.
एफएन प्लेयर होइन आजकल त वार्जन खेल्दै बस्छ
Push out of mid. Here's the still guarded just as EDG throws his head up into the
अग्यो उही
ओए
अघि दिइरहेछ
Genie catches him. That opens things up a little bit more for EDG on this retake.
But they are just going to save. Genie is so weak. Kong, they want
मा के राउन्ड मात्रै राउन्ड निकालिरहेको त यो राउन्ड त मैले राम्रोसित हेरेन अल्ट मिडबाट अल्ट गरेर हाम्रो माडा ल्याउँछ अरे
quality. Chichu is going to regret being in such a committed position again. But crucially too, yeah, it is just Mata's play towards mid was so impactful as to how EDG were forced to just play around his existence.
And then they got funneled inward by the still guarded. That definitely forced the save there for EDG. So that's another nice round from NRG, but it's heavily assisted by that sheer weight of ultimates. And now that edge for NRG has gone.
Exactly, and EDG were required to use none of theirs. I mean, they just go for a 3-person save. They never really
बिल्ड कैसे हो यार तर बेस्ट प्यान्डल त
willing to use theirs, but for them, they're gonna feel okay about that. Okay, we trade off 1 round.
सब कुरा राम्रो छ यार
We still have a 4-round lead, and now we have a 4 ultimate lead. That's not a bad offer, honestly. I think they'll be okay with taking that.
Yeah, again, the deck's still stacked against NRG. They've given us a good run, at least on this attack side thus far.
Sam is able to collect that orb in B main. 1 away from the reckoning being
यता हेर्न 4 जना कल छ
And they're playing
त्यस्तै
around
अब
those early
जिन
info
पनि
pushes
अल्ट
off sites
आउँछ
from
यो
the
राउन्ड त जित्छ होला यार
side.
ल
EDG.
चिचुले हेर न त्यसो सेरिफले खेल्दैछ
Nobody does spot one player on the cross. That was Ethan. quickly breaks.
एउटा त मार्यो काङकाङले एउटा त मार्यो
Very patient in this.
कुरानामी टु भने अति ओभररेटेड होला है टेन्सले चलाएर नि हो तर
Going to use that drone to clear an AWP with the potential of an AWP out of a main.
Hong had to get off
कस्तो टाइम हेरेन यसले कस्तो छोडेको हो त्यो ड्रोन सुनिरतै होला है
Can play off this one way as it's.
कुले हान्थ्यो अट्याकर्सले एनर्जीले
Here we go. This is about to get messy. Around the corner.
ओ एउटा त निकालिहाल्यो
And that's your controller off the map so early. Reckoning popped and now.
लौजा मा वाकी वाक हान्दिरा बेस्ट अपर
Mowing these NRG attackers down.
30 seconds left.
It even uses the dimensional drift to get right back in. Hunter's Fury off the back of that.
Some spotted. No.
काङकाङ मेनमा छ हौ व्हाट द हेल
There it is. There's a ping on Som's position, but he's
More is Som.
behind the cove. Mana looking to find backside, but he's going to be pinned.
ओए ला निसाले
ल थाहा छैन
He respected at some point.
यिनीहरूलाई थाहै छैन त्यो मेनमा छ भनेर
Scuba's on the reflank through heaven right now. Do EDG expect this or can he get the backstab off?
लौजा
Extrasensory perception for Shichu, and with the Sheriff, he's taken the vice out of the game. It's Martin Sackside to slow off one. It's good, but the second hard to come by. And EDG march one closer.
तर कस्तो चाँडो हावा लाग्न थाल्यो
A mental play from EDG Star.
प्रिलुड केस त हुनै पर्छ तर आफ्नो इन्भेन्ट्रीमा
After using his cape crash and then
कसरी पुग्यो त्यो मेनमा काङकाङ
threatening gets the second kill.
ए अल्ट हानेर पनि निस्केको
All of a sudden, he's an A main again.
Yeah,
Okay.
he just pops the dimension.
क्रेजी हाने 3 के निकालेको हैन
त्यो हेर न त्यो को त्यो सीज खेल्ने वाला त्यो त्यसले खेलिरहेछ त्यो सिरिज
He now has that over.
चिचु
And it was only a matter of time until EDG were able
Vamos!
to his ultimate sword
Alan,
over.
vamos!
And it's a classic as well, the dimensional drift with a Hunter's Fury.
You know, it was sort of said that it took a
Only
little
one
while.
round. I think it's GG's for NRG.
Say he's feeling himself now.
Now NRG going back to the well. They found that most of their success on these B-side executes, and again, it's just that high tide.
Phalang. Nah, what the hell?
Vandal and Som is down.
He's respecting Smoggy there. He goes for the spray onto the side. Now they'll try to find Coast.
Apparently चाहिँ प्लेस
No horror
स्किन न
until to
राम्रो
actually
छ
stall
त्यो नि
out this retake that's going to come in.
Just Ethan smokes really.
तर कहिलेकाहीँ लगाइरहेको स्किनले नि लाग्दैन हौ सोनोमेर
Be that forward man. Yeah, there it is.
That's going to deny the line here, but Marta's already
माडा मात्र हाने जस्तो लाग्छ म त यार एनर्जी बढ देयर
around through connector. Instead, Gate crash out to his side of the map, but Kang notices this. Does he know
Donde?
as well, perhaps underestimating the positioning for NRG.
लौजा
To go in with the shorty. Marta has to step up.
माडा यसो क्या
3 for the round for him and Chichu. Ultimate not in his favor in that one.
वो क्या हाने कि 3 क्या हाने
NRG stay alive.
It has just been all about the
यो
beast
विशाल हो स्ट्रिमर के
this
विशाल
NRG team, and exactly what we were talking about with Mata is happening. It never matters what his start is. He always comes back into the game. It's crazy. He was totally down and out in that first half, and now he's sitting at 17 kills. Never lets the status of the game get to him, no matter where he's at. Doesn't matter how hard he's struggling. He just bounces back. It's crazy the resolve he has.
It's Amino.
I figured out मैले प्यान्टम किन चलाउन नसकेको के भयो त्यस्तो
Yeah, his baseline is pretty low energy. Doesn't seem to let tough performances get to him. All right, we are in vents already, folks, so that's going to be tower control on the A side for the attack side.
NRG have not thrown an execute like this at EDG yet. The pace of this A split. Chichu
वे कहाँबाट मार्यो स्मोक थ्रु मार्दियो हग्यो
nobody.
Pushing it back through security very quickly. Nobody's trying to get on the site. He's made his way through the cascade.
लौजा
Drop on Martin.
लौजा
He could interrupt the plant here. Kang dealt with though, and Jenny's trying to get this.
वे धन्दै इथनले ओए अर्को
Down for himself. Got fingers on Smoggy again. Sheriff.
स्मोगिल त क्लच हान्छ यार
to work with.
If there was anyone
किन
to
सिरिज
pull
टाइम
this
लाग्छ
off,
खै
नबुझे
multiple clutches in this game already, and on the most crucial rounds. Can he do
कि
it? to
त्यो
close it
त्यो
out?
काङकाङलाई
Just a sheriff.
त्यो सेभ गरिदियो र के भन्छ त्यसलाई
अपरेटर
अ
हुन पाए
Got himself a weapon.
NRG still needs to recover this spike.
Very dangerous.
वालमै त्यहाँबाट वालमै हान्न जान्छ नभन्न यी त्यहाँ हेर त के र
अरानै छुट्टी हुन्छ होला है
के रे
स्टेजमा अरानै छुट्टी हुन्छ होला
त्यही
इन्टरनेसनल स्टेजमा टिममेटले अपको लागि त्यो गर्ने होला
त्यो त एङ्गल होल्ड मात्र गरे होला यार मा ब्याट झुके केटा
Okay. That contingency as well. AORUS thrown up in tower. That allows for a spike to be recovered.
Now they can plant back sight. Scuba is in a position. to keep
गयो
them
बत्ती हेर लो
safe. Made sound on the rope. Didn't get the silent drop.
Ethan hears this now and is starting to inch forward. Scuba ready to play out of security. Can Smoggy go massive?
नि मर्यो एकजना
23
ए
and
ल
9.
त स्मोक
This
डक्टर
would be for the map. Steps into the dark cover, gives it a tap. Where is Ethan lurking? Still on the other side of the boxes, and now Scoop has given himself up in security. That's valuable information for Smoggy. Still though, another attempt.
निकाल यार, Smoggy ले निकाल यार. माने करता अच्छा. कहाँ टीपी है ना कभी Vandal जसरी चलाउने खोजे but Phantom को recoil reset slow रहेछ. So मेरो next bullet after strip से crosshair माने मार जान्छ. Okay. Phantom खै के भन्ने मलाई यो Vandal जसरी चलाउन खोजे but Phantom को recoil ओके त्यसैले अलि धेरै टाइम लाग्छ Vandal जतिको के कस्तो मैले बुझेन.
I don't know what's happened. I keep getting shot through smokes.
Yeah, that was a little unlucky. A little unlucky. Armada has the attack off now.
Previous round, a good look for NRG. A set play that got them that early tower control and
3 round la NRG निकाल सक्छ.
This time a little slower in the approach.
And now the ult cycle is going towards NRG's favor with that dimensional drift. And Brock on the cusp of having the Hunter's Fury.
Yeah, they braved that power spike from EDG.
This
only gave up one round.
It goes up from Chichu, and that's going to make it very safe for Brock to get that Hunter's Fury, in fact.
Now the pieces need to be put together. A minute left in the round. NRG still seem to be convinced that A is where they should be ending.
But the Phantom check truly use गर्ने gun razor because it's
dimensional drift just to clear the way.
The rest of NRG temporarily going to be halted by that slow warp. Chichu obviously spotted out. There's that Hunter's Fury right onto him. Amada can just pop out, but it doesn't even need to. Brock with the accuracy.
Nice all there, Brock. More एकजना मरी वाल्विङ खा यो स्मोक थ्रु मार दिरा थियो अगेन. नो बर्ड ले कुले मार दे.
Cove for the plant. Kang here trying to get into vents maybe from mid. There's a chance at a timing here on Ethan.
Spike is planted for these Heaven players, but Ethan going to need to win this 1v1.
Turns it.
Way nice one here, Ethan.
A correction that brings Kang to his knees.
Oh, जीते ये round तो जीते.
Do not have the money.
बत्ती को ही गड़ा रहा है.
They have to get the heck out and allow NRG within 2 rounds. Are pushing us to overtime.
The value of that ultimate.
सुदीप पहले सुदीप को बत्ती को आस्ते था.
Again. They work the map.
लो क्यों थ्रो उसर दिरा है? पैसा ये ओके छाड़ रहे थे दूसरे ने तो ठीक है.
That is crazy. But respect to the NRG players who've been able to surge up the scoreboard after an abysmal start. I mean, that's 22 for Scuba right now.
त्यो भएर कुलमानलाई PM बनाउनु पर्ने रे.
Yeah, it is just the classic.
KPL त अनि मैं KPL के साल भन्दै मैं.
He's been getting caught on a lot of these side exits.
इतने धंधे निकाले रे.
He's anchored in pretty hard positions most of the time.
That's their world champion.
And it's being exploited.
Short has it, short.
Some frustration you feel starting to brew.
He's hacking for sure. He's hacking for sure.
8 of the last 9 rounds, won by NRG.
Now EDG priced into a very weird kind of half buy, but they've got an AWP and 2 rifles. It's peculiar to say the least. Mata has gone ahead and picked up the Outlaw for this round, and a great opportunity to do so. There's only one player on EDG with the full armor, that's nobody.
And again, Brock.
More so, a few guys of Brock.
EDG have become a little bit more patient with those after Jenny got punished a couple of times consecutively. Kung is asking for more.
Way nice one यार.
Clattering to the ground.
बत्ती गयो त यार मेरो PC नगयो अन्त.
From NRG. Cascade now thrown towards this B side, and the flash confirms that EDG have actually pushed in front of it. And off that audio cue, NRG, they want to hit the go button towards this A side, assuming there's multiple players pushing down. That assumption is correct. They are delayed on account of having to break this wall, further delayed by a slow orb as well.
Chichu just disrespects it. Paranoia doesn't catch on to him now, but surely there's something in place for that tower player. And yes, it's a multitude of barrels.
Wait, nah, what the hell? के भइरहेछ मुला? यिनीहरुसँग त पैसै छैन अब त. के छ?
Too late, and EDG are once again just hurled into a save position. NRG can certainly
गयो मेरो PC गयो यार केटा, PC गयो.
Nobody looking for some garbage time frags, and Scooper is going to be handled. The money though still good enough for NRG.
I mean, nobody would be happy to get some kills here.
कस्तो यार गयो यार मेरो PC केटा, म अहिले आउँछु. बत्ती आइसक्यो आउँछु. म फोनबाटै हेर्छु यार अब म्याच के अन्त.
the money. It's going to be another weird force up for EDG.
Go ahead, मेरे PC.
An overtime scenario.
PC गए मेरे PC गए PC गए PC गए PC गए
Bear
PC
in
गए.
mind, it was a 10-2
3, 2, 1 bye bye.
for EDG to kick this
I
game
did a
off.
batti yaar.
And NRG have clawed this all the way back.
Batti
on the
batti
attack
batti batti
side.
batti 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 please
weaker
please
side.
please please please
That
please
is
please please
stunning
please
from
please
them.
please
The players with so much resolve.
please 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 please
Scuba having a fantastic game, as is Brock.
He's disgusting.
Mata right
please
back
please
into
please
it.
please please
after
please
a
please
pretty
please
tragic
please
start.
please 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 please
And
please
EDG are going to be
please
forced onto this
यहाँ बत्ती
timeout.
गयो भिरी भिरी स्याड भयो हजुर म भाते खान्छु होला सबको बत्ती गयो रहेछ फेरि त्यही माथि
त्यही नेपालभरि बत्ती गयो क्या के हो खोइ हाम्रो नयाँ प्रधानमन्त्रीज्यू
बिस्तारै होला नि
How were the boys able to come back from that? The score was 2-11 at some point in favor of EDG. Talk to us about how the boys were able to adjust and how you think that carries over into your map pick-up, Kuros.
Yeah, I mean,
क्रेजी हाने यार
defense we spoke briefly.
DRX मलाई पल्ले यस्तो खतरा लाग्थ्यो मलाई पहिले पहिले DRX
म खाना लिएर आउँछु है सुदीप ल अहिले आएर
We felt it that we were a little bit better than them. We were just a little bit unfortunate to be honest. But then, yeah, round by round, great calling as well.
DRX को ह्युमिन भनेर खतरा हान्छ हौ
Yoshi tries Valorant Mobile.
चम्रो 19 वर्षको
What a game that was for NRG to come back after an 11-2
बच्चे भाइ
start against EDG.
इनुले कति कति वर्षको एजदेखि खेल्छ होला हेर 19 एजमा
To see how this series is going to turn out.
That is the map of the tournament. Every other map is going to have to beat that one because that was an
What the?
absolute nail-biter, pulling it all the way back in OT for NRG.
And the way they did it too. I mean, there were so many things that we could talk about on that, but I think the resilience that NRG showed was probably the most impressive.
But first, let's take a look at our HyperX reflex moment of the day. This one goes to Smoggy. Can't believe this is how the game started.
Yeah, everything started so poorly for NRG as well. Smoggy in a 1-on-3 here, just stealing things away. Absolutely mental that he was able to pull away. This was just a classic.
Yeah, a classic light armor in 3, freaking snaking around the map. Nobody ever really knew exactly where he was. And to be fair, to give Smoggy his credit, he played that to perfection.
Oh yeah, his movement here is so good.
Hi.
Oh yeah, I loved his pathing. I love how he played every single part of his positioning, and obviously being able to hit the shots is the most important part. Smoggy did that, but you mentioned it from the beginning up until whatever round it was when the
ग्रीन बेन्डमा को स्ट्रेला ह्युमिन स्ट्रेला भनेर राम्रो हान्थ्यो त स्ट्रेला भन्नेले
looks so lost because they look like they had never played the map before.
And truthfully, it's an abyss moment. Like you forget this is the most attack-sided map that we've got. Like back when we were seeing it, and we started things off round 1 slipping away. This is round 24 where Som is an absolute rat on site. He started playing these sites in OT as well, where he was just hanging out, getting multiple kills. Mada as well, taking out Kong Kong.
Come on, man.
A 1v1 between those two guys, and Mada plucks him out of the sky. It was poetic.
And I love the energy Som was bringing as well onto that stage. I was down there for a little bit with Katie and Kelly. You can really just...
largest comeback ram,
Oh yeah. But then just the pure energy radiating off of the players on stage. Also, 16 out of 16 plants coming out of NRG. They had a great game plan on that attack side.
Yeah, they did such a good job, and I think that they really figured out, especially just playing their post plants in particular. A lot of teams will fall off of the site on Abyss early on, play the post plant, especially over towards B, but I think NRG consistently were leaving players on site and fighting forward. You think there's A post plants where they're going up rope multiple times. The first player dies, they're down numbers, but they keep fighting and it worked.
Oh, it's rough if you're an EDG fan, so I hope Coach Mobo had some nice words to say ahead of map 2.
Hey guys, Mika and Valora here with Muggle of EDG. That was a very tough map to lose on. It was very, very exciting, but unfortunately for EDG, they do have to make that comeback now. I'm curious because we saw Chichu on the stage role, so what is the dynamics like, especially since it might be Chichu might have a little bit of a hard time calling from that role. Does nobody come in to help him? Can you tell us a little bit about the team and dynamics in that kind of situation?
首先，可能确实很遗憾，咱们今天没能拿下图一的胜利。但是也想问一下，因为我们看到今天球球是来到了一个贤者的位置上，我可能会觉得又要做贤者，然后又是指挥，可能会稍微有一些困难嘛。对他来说，会不会相应影响到他的一些风格？同时 ，Nobody 在这个时候会去协助他吗？
其实他这个位置就是也是属于那种少位嘛，所以就是以偏站后面的队伍比较靠后的位置，所以
说实话，
场上的指挥风格。然后 Nobody 就是基本上现在会在中期的时候做那种，就是可能队伍需要一个方向，因为他不一定，因为球不一定在队伍的这一边嘛，然后 Nobody 就会在这种时候去帮助他。
So I think it won't affect a lot on Chichu because he's the sentinels of our team. He always like on the backside of the team. So it gave him the room and the time to think about what he's gonna do. So it won't affect a lot. And nobody gonna to share the responsibility with him. And especially during the game in the mid round, maybe sometimes Chichu is not on the side with the team, and nobody will do some callings.
Well, eager to see that tandem on Corrode. Good luck to the team.
I mean, it's a very interesting dynamic, right? Having nobody mid-round a lot of the times, and Chichu was really stepping into the IGL role. On the stage, I mean, he was individually performing well as well, but what do we expect from Corrode? Because this is NRG's map pick.
Yeah, and this is a map that has been so strong for NRG, and they're playing
Hello? Sudeep?
Hello.
Corrode to done NRG के map बन यार NRG के लिए NRG लिए सारे को
NRG के map
especially those waylay execs onto sites. I think what we've seen from Mata in the past is he can overwhelm the B site. Usually that would mean diving over Vi's utility and these things like that. But EDG, Doug, don't play with a Senti on this map.
No, and that really just, yeah, I think that begs the question on how will Waylay find the same level of efficacy, given that that's not a part of the equation.
Is this a wasteland?
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
Like, is he gonna wasteland? You guys you don't have that in Americas? Okay, never mind. Yeah. You know what slay means?
Yes.
My goodness.
I'm sorry. We're kind of just no-butting you here instead of yes-anding.
Yeah.
We need to do a little bit better. Honestly, Mata, incredible on this map.
So he does wasteland.
Yeah. We'll give you that. He's locking in next to Ethan's KO. Of course, on the other side of things, it is that double duelist look for EDG. Not switching anything right there. They get to start things off on attack, but I am a little bit concerned on the defensive side if they have enough stopping power to deal with this NRG comp, and as a result, so much will rest on Kong and Jenny to stop NRG before they actually get onto the execs.
I'm also a little concerned about their attack side, to be honest. I think they 1-4 a lot. They don't really put a ton of focus into the middle of the map. Given that they don't have a Senti, I guess they probably don't feel like they can play quite that way, but if you're ignoring the middle of the map, I think NRG are going to abuse that. We know how proficient they are on the defensive side, although Abyss would suggest otherwise, given what we just saw. I'm concerned. I'm genuinely concerned for EDG here.
I'm just so excited to see the Odins.
Yep.
I want to see that come out. I want to see how EDG deal with it. If NRG have even more they can show.
They do, and I'm so glad that we saw Scuba, the rookie, show up in game 1. Let's see what he's got in game 2.
Yeah, he was... No, I'm not gonna... I'm gonna save the pun. I'm gonna save the pun because the game is too exciting for us to hee-hee-ha-ha. Let's get back in and send this over to Uber and Wyatt.
An unreal moment of vindication for NRG.
That
ties the greatest champion's history, obviously, around Delta of 9.
Double controller, single dually, just
taking over the game.
Double initiate, double controller, sir.
At the end of that,
Energy
he was at 5-12, finishes 31 kills at the end of the game. That is stunning from him. Now swapping over to the Waylay, this has been the go-to comp for NRG. It's the comp that has them sitting at a 4-0 record on this map. They have been one of the absolute best in Americas here, if not the best. And last we saw avoid Sentinels on that attack side, but this is statistically EDG's best map.
They've
had so much success on Corrode so far. It is starting off with the front foot.
Is that just 2 spam kills?
It looks like it. There was a smoke there.
I'll need to see that on the replay. Seems like some good fortune to get back into this game after a really tragic defeat on map 1.
There's obviously an exchange of shots. Jenny down to 50, but it's great intuition there for EDG. Know exactly where to be looking.
A site now, very open.
Spike planted.
Just have to deal with Mata backside.
bomb right there,
Som, Scuba going to gather up. The three of them all trying to get back.
Then pay enemy
side. They are smoked off though by
Miram, Attack on Titan. Naruto maybe. Again the Gokuru.
Here's Mata.
मलाई पहिले हेर्नु मनै लागेन यार एनिमी हेर्दा कस्तो भने यार
मेरो फर्स्ट एनिमी त नारुतो थियो र मेरो माइक उड्यो रे तिमीले उड्दै जाऊ उड्दै गएर लिएर आउनु फिर्ता ब्रेक के भएर के भयो
मांगा पढ्ने मान्छे त क्रेजी लाग्छ यार मलाई यार
मांगा त मलाई बुक पढे जस्तो लाग्छ यार
हैन त्यही भने हो लाइक अन्त आफ्नो आफ्नो त्यो हुन्छ है त त्यही नि
एनिमे नि म सक्सम डब हेर्न खोज्छु सबटाइटल पढ्नै जाउ लाग्छ मलाई कस्तो डब हेर्छु के त इंग्लिशमा
मैले स्क्विड गेम सिजन 1 को के हेरे थाहा छ
के समरी
हो त्यो इन्डियनले बनाउँछ नि हो त्यही हेर्यो मैले यार
मैले सबै हेरेको छु
मन त्यही समरी हेर्यो मैले
मैले सब हेरेँ मैले त एउटै गुड मेरो नारुतो हो नै हो फर्स्ट एनिमे नि हो या मैले चाहिँ एनिमे मेरो धेरै थियो फर्स्ट एनिमेहरू तर कम्प्लिट गरेको चाहिँ नारुतो हो क्या अनि त्यस बब्बाल लाग्यो अनि स्टोरी यार क्रेज यार सर्च गर्नु अरे कुन थियो तिम्रो सुशान्त पुरानो माइक पैसा सेभ गर बरु अलि राम्रै किन फाइनको ब्याकसिटबाट
फिफाइनको एउटा कडा है फिफाइनको माइक मलाई कडा लाग्छ
कुन नाम भन त हैन मैले सबै डब चाहिँ हेर्दिन हेर डेडलक यस्तो भर्खर नयाँ नयाँ आयो भने सबै हेर्छु सब नि हेर्छु डब नि हेर्छु तर आई प्रिफर डब भन्न खोजेको
उमा मासिरले किनेछ के सायद
I think has maybe brought the Odin
you like K6 688
the hallmark of energy
K688 guys
defense especially in the map pool we have right now
I have no preference there deadlocks
all maps with a scan initiator
तर यो नि still serious हो मेरो जस्तो serious हो यार
one of the best and
तिम्रो नि राम्रै छ सुधीर राम्रै आइरहेछ आवाज त
यसमा चाहिँ अलि धेरै फिचरहरु रहेछ यार
Yeah, it just makes fighting for mid so brazenly like they did on the pistol not really a safe option.
Every wall on A is easily spammable. You can just fight spam all of the corners, deny trade swings to come in because you're getting stalled by
तिम्रो टाइमर कति छ
it's very frustrating to deal with and he's
अलिकति डिले रहेछ अलिकति 3 सेकेन्ड जति डिले रहेछ
EDG coming back from a bit of a flattener there on Abyss. Have done well to get themselves this early lead, converting off the pistol. This bonus though features, Marshall, mix of sheriffs. There's still a guardian here for Smoggy.
What's 120?
124, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16.
1-8 का pause गर्छ
they are taking their time right now, working on the extremities of the map now.
11, 110, 19, 18.
Safe from NRG.
अब हैला
Away right now, peek from Mobo.
माडा मर्यो
Very aggro, just runs into two players. Shot down.
This likely allows for a spike scoop up and maybe even move over to the B side.
Yeah, they've got that full control on that side of the map.
देशभरि पानी परिरहेछ यतिको त
On this XG players
पानी परेछ
यता त पानी पर्यो यार
He's gonna walk up again.
Yeah,
he's got a 0 point.
बाहिर गर्छन् टेबल मा छाड्न ल
ओए स्कुबा के हो यस्तो
Float like a butterfly, sting like a Mack truck.
30 seconds
Bro was poised and waiting for that. Another little rat spot for Scuba pays off.
That is
कस्तो त्यो साइड त्यो एंगल क्लियर नहर्ने म्यान
That duo of Scuba and Brock have been so potent with these energy defensive sides while anchoring.
यो त बाहिर आउँदै थियो जित्नै पर्यो
Show that off on Abyss, but I think on this map, Corrode and multiple other maps in the pool, they are
उनीको ग्रीन वाला राम्रो छ है
उनीको त ग्रीन मन पर्छ ग्रीन र व्हाइट मन पर्छ
A side on defense.
इन प्लान गरेन
Puts a stop to some of the plans from EDG and Obviously, not enough time in the round here to make anything happen for it. So NRG pleased with this result, win the round, lose one gun, keep the Odin, and flatten EDG as they attempt to be here.
Not too bad considering they lost Mata very early on there off that little A main push that he went on early.
Yeah, bro likes to simmer a little bit before he really comes alive. He's like sea monkeys. You gotta add some water, let it go for a couple of days, and bam. Instant entertainment, just add water.
लौजा यो जेनी गनी POV कस्तो आज सोधिरहेको छु तँलाई LC आइसफोनहरुले रे र कता लाइक भेटेछ तिमीहरु
Taking that space quite early yet again. Pop flash over so Scuba can get that.
केटाहरुलाई भेटेकै छैन यार एकचोटी अस्ति नै फुटसल खेल्नेलाई एकचोटी जमानामा कति भइसक्यो त्यो वर्ष कति वर्ष भइसक्यो अनि अस्ति रिसेन्टली बोलाउँदा फेरि त्यतिखेर फेरि कलेजको के थियो के
Rock is over at A this time around. Scuba with off angle here. He's from
सुजनले के भन्छ निर पनि लाल्छ नि यार के भन्छ
and he's safely back in halls. Ethan can now post up.
How
does he get out of here? Spike.
I think we know what's
Needs more horses and men to arrive on the site. Can EDG put this back together? At least better drop to the site, but God.
निरूपणको कुरा कहाँबाट आयो जेनिस पढे लोपी त्यही त जेनिसलाई मैले केमा फेसबुकमा एड गरेको थिएँ के हो के रे गुरुजी भन्नु भयो हैन जन्डिस हो दाइ सुशान्तले सबले चिन्ने रहेछ त
And a flawless round posted by NRG. That was as dominant as it gets. Scuba again, this anchoring on the B site. Little bit of a change from the prior, of course, where he's tucked in the corner. This time, yeah, plays that off angle. Gets the spot just before the wall is fully activated.
Online class. Cool, Susan. Susan Pauriello. Susan Pauriello.
I love how they play this. They just set up that backside crossfire. They don't over-aggress. They just play it patient. They allow for the rest of the team to rotate in.
And EDG tries to get something going before the rotators get there, so they at least have a shot.
And they just can't. They just can't with that NRG setup. And now EDG, they are relegated to a very peculiar buy. With a Bucky, just a frenzy for nobody. It's back into this B site. Scuba denies it yet again.
Confident up on the angle. Once again, Jenny just dashes on him like Wave on Rock. Smoggy wants to inch forward here. It looks like EDG are priced into this.
Massively busy, yeah.
NRG, they can just, again here, kind of take the time, wait for everyone to group up. This time, play for that full.
Yes, didn't Sarangi was out there? Mula budale.
Goes through that.
Probably manse ali cycle type with there.
Nothing really.
I'm not sure if that caught onto anyone.
Want to double up and spawn.
Mata. Oh, the double ping is pretty good. Very lightning. Some able to back up Mata. Converts that kill.
La Mata. Zongi the energy though.
Ethan being in control. A nuisance. A real problem.
I'm on the equation, yeah.
And NRG on a bit of a roll here on defense now that they've found their footing.
अस्ति नि कुली म्याच गर्दै सुशान्त तामाङले म्याच गरिरहेको थियो मलाई सुशान्त तामाङ चाहिँ तिमीहरुकोमा जोइन गरेको नि पछि इट इज हगो लास्ट चान्स पछि इन्टरनेशनल खै राम्रो गरे छैन रे पहिलाको इन्टरनेशनल टोरन्टोमा त थिएन हैन र इडिजीहरु पहिला त वुल्स थियो वुल्स र कुन थियो रे
overextended, no one able to support, goes down, and then NRG retreat, they're able to play for the retake.
Hey, why are they testing the kid, man?
It's a great question.
यो स्कुबाको म कपालले कसरी देख्छ होला म अगाडि छ कसरी सर्छ बिलिबिली यो पालि छैन बिलिबिली बिलिबिली गेमिङ
On his global debut, back-to-back maps has been absolutely solid.
त्यो च्याम्स कि त मास्टर्स इन्टरनेशनल ट्रोफी जिते नि कोर्स लाग्छ रे केटा तर फेरि फनाटिकहरुले त उसरी राख्छ तर फनाटिक अस्ति दुई चोटी सेकेन्ड भयो पीडब्ल्यूसी मा र उता टोरन्टोमा तिनी कोर्स होला गाइस मासुले हेरिरहेछ हिजो हेरिस के हेर्नु सेन के रे पेपर एक्स सेनको त हेरिरहेछ मसँगै पेपर एक्स को चाहिँ म त हेर्नै पाएन पेपर एक्स वाला चाहिँ भर्खरै नि यो ओटी मा क्रेजी गरे यार तर यार ओटी मा पुराइदिएर यार 10-2
just an obscene game from him. We know what he's capable of.
यो गेम नि अब त्यस्तै होला
52 over 4 maps.
And this is one of the maps where he absolutely lit them
11-2
हो
11-2 हो ए
Much more still to be seen.
बीच में के डाल
What has been their best map? definitely expect to see them leverage this double duelist
11 to
extensively.
the
The dimensional
International
is available to Kang Kang.
We did mention it on Abyss, and I think it is worth mentioning again, just that NRG have a wealth of experience against double duelist teams in their Omega group in Americas. 4 out of 5.
Was in the last day already on there. Wait, man, this is not an idea. Mala order here the master. Door लाउथे पहिला रे. धेरैले त्यस्तै भन्छ कि म थिएर त्यस्तो डर लाग्ने ए जे पाइरे. ए केटाहरु. त्यस्तो साह्रै त थिएन होला एकचोटी त्यो आशिष राउन्डीहरुलाई गोदेको त्यो मरेर लालेले त्यसपछि सबजना डर आस्तो छ.
A lot of spam coming down mid.
All the suit छैन.
In that a link just
मलाई पनि डर लाग्छ नि म.
various pieces of utility to get some info as to what EDG's plan in mid is, and there isn't much
केटाहरु फेरि
treated after spamming after
सुशान्तले चाहिँ पेल्छ सुशान्त मैले सुनिरा हुन्छ कि केटाहरुले हैन एक ब्याच जुनियर केटाहरुले के रे के भनेको कुराहरु सुनिरा हुन्छ पसिन त
this could be potent convergent paths with the Odin spam.
Yeah, that hindrance buff could be a debuff, rather could be a huge
कम ब्याक ह्यान्ड्स रामेनको अटो गरेको फेरि म
Here comes the pass now. Ready to fight is Mata. Jenny falls back and hindered down. Got to be a follow-up at some point, and Mata does not want to overextend. Knows that EDG waiting on the other side of this wall, but doesn't serve them anything up for free.
You map the low air energy le. Oh my god.
It's a devastating combination, and it's knocked EDG down to 2.
अर्को दाइ के रे तँलाई काला जादु भन्ने याद छ तुले रे काला जादु ए अँ याद छ यार कसरी याद छ तँलाई अझसम्म ए मोरा आदित्य फसाएन त्यो मातृका के रे त्यसको डोम रुममा नाङ्गे नाचे भनेर म गोदिरा बुढोले कुले स्नीच हान्दै थियो त्यतिखेर यार भट्टे दाइ कता छन् अहिले रे बाहिर पुगिसक्यो जस्तो सबै
Goes out to Kang Kang into the finest cuisine on offer here from EDG. Time though not on through the side.
Loza. Hey, Scuba जित्यो.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown and it goes rolling. Scuba steps up to sit Kang Kang down.
It may just be time to stop testing
Scuba.
Relentless right now on Corrode.
सौगात त पहिला के हो मानि गर्थ्यो यार
यस्तो टाढा राखेर खेल्दो रहेछ यार
के रे
टाढा राखेर खेल्दो रहेछ
मोन्टर
माउस र किबोर्ड
ए
हेर न
त्यहाँ ठिकठाक कोइले नजिक राखेर खेल्छ कोइले सर
मोन्टर भन्दा बाहिर छ क्या यार
तिमीलाई एउटा यो झन् त्यो एक्सएलजी को एउटा प्लेयर छैन त्यसले आदि किबोर्डले खेल्छ के नजिक त्यसले चाहिँ डेन्जर नजिक राख्छ बुझे मैले भन्नु चाहिँ त्यो किबोर्ड डब्ल्युएसटी त लेफ्ट ह्यान्डको एरिया मात्र के त्यस्तोले खेलिरहेको थियो
ए हाफ किबोर्ड
हाफ किबोर्ड टाइपको क्या त्यो एक्सएलजी को डुलिस आइस्क्रोल द एन्टरप्रेनर हैन अरे
मेरो नि लाइक मेरो कीबोर्ड नि कीबोर्ड र माउसको आधा पार्ट त लाइक मोनिटर भित्रै हुन्छ यार बुझेनौ प्लेसमेन्ट के
ए नजिक टाइप के ओके मोनिटर अलि नजिक राखेर छ हक दिए त माडाले
ला मिसाल्यो
सुसनले के भन्नु खोजेको कस्तो एन्टरप्रेनर मैले आइसलाई चाहिँ केमा के थियो रे आइसको नाम गेडे थियो हैन के थियो यार गेडे आइसमान दाइले अनि असिम दाइले चाहिँ बब्बाल बसेर खेल्नुहुन्थ्यो है ओए माटुङ यो ब्रकले त हान्छ यार ओडिन त अस्ति नि हानिरहेको थियो
adjustment. They still have to deal with Scuba here, and Ethan doubled up high low.
Perfect, wasn't even needed there. Scuba very comfortable from that spot. Brock eventually that was brought down.
आधा कीबोर्ड ल्यापटप मुनि रे
Nobody has to stick it here.
प्याडी सोही खेल्छ मेरो नि त्यस्तै कडा हो बीचमा ल्यापटप बीच
The setup was perfect. Ethan picks up
मेरो नि त्यस्तै टाडा हो बीचमा ल्यापटप साइडमा ए ओके बुझे मैले त चिचुले क्लच हान्दै यार क्लच हान्दै यार चिचुले ए चिचु ओए धन्दै खाना भयो त केटाहरुको च्याटमा खै नि हाम्रो आशिष ब्रो जन आशिष ब्रो एनर्जी को सपोर्ट डेन्जर खोजियो होला ओ यसले नाकमा के लाएर आज के टाइमिङ ठक्का हट दिएर त्यहाँबाट
see adjustment onto the swing from Ginny, and then after the fact though, they just can't get into backside. We've seen this on multiple occasions. The backside is fully controlled by Ethan and
त्यो प्लान्ट भनेको चाहिँ तिमीले त्यो दाइको वाइटी ब्लो भयो त मोटो ब्लग हानेर नाम नै बिर्से उत्सव दाइ भनेको च्याटमा आइराख्नुहुन्छ त उत्सव ब्रो बेला बेला मैले च्याट हेर्नु सले सोमले आज इडीजी एन्ड जीएफ दुईटै पेल्ने भयो ओए म्याच जीएफ आज हैन सुसा दुईजना एउटै एउटै लाग्छ मलाई त यार स्टर्म र अस्ति भेटे त उत्सव दाइले एउटा क्याफेमा
Late 0 point should tell a lot. Catch on the 2 in mid and the Neon spotted crucially.
There are 4 ultimates available for Energy on this round. Scuba has pivoted towards this A site.
That's a tag on the clone by the looks of things.
सोमरा मरे हैन हैन म सोमरा त्यसको गर्लफ्रेन्ड भन्न खोजेको मुल्ला मासु मैले के भन्दै र मासु के भन्थे
All of it encompassed by that, all the EG feeling pressure to retreat.
Scuba's here. Let's go the other one.
Yeah, genuinely time to go to B, but now you're going to deal with Brock with that Odin and the total lack of
CBR OP.
You know, when they come in,
yeah,
that's try to go for
something.
Retreat back to elbow, and then Mata has the cross with this opposite.
Anele mari oda. Ye ba. No mari gare.
Very low. Somehow alive though. Mata gets traded out. Chichu and nobody get involved in that engagement, and Brock is still looking for a way to make use of the Odin.
After class I did then.
Brock down. Odin threat neutralized.
Close. You see EDG loss ala.
Who won't be brought back into the game anytime soon. Now Scuba and Som had to put it together. One in tower, the other.
Oda nikale सामने.
And that's crucial. This kill here is everything. Kang not ready.
Close. Scuba le होग there.
And even found Ethan off the backside.
And now there's this wrap coming in. Ginny getting into elbow.
Susan da पनि गर्छ सुजनले के हो सोधिरा थियो अस्ति मलाई मेसेज के हानिरह्यो काङका 1HP भने क्रेजी हुन्छ त सुजन त EDG गयो सुजनले नि खेल्थ्यो अहिले खेल्दैन क्या पीसी बनाए मैले सुजन त्यसले त खेल्नै छोडेको फोर्टनाइट खेल्दै सिकाउँछ
was massive. I mean, imagine if Mata, even with low HP, just gets back around the corner. There was no one who would have been
able to
posted up in main. That would have been.
The Kang the mouse pad got throws here.
The sick from Kang.
Yeah, and then that 3K is.
They were going to flick answer.
Beautiful stuff.
It is going to soft sauce with Sandare. Sorry, nobody loves it. Nobody loves it.
So he spares his team the suppression and gets 3.
मैले पनि खेल्न सुरु गरे हिजो बाट फेरि
that round for NRG. None of them.
हाम्रो ब्याचबाट को खेल्छ मासु जीबीएस को भ्यालु कृतनले नि एकचोटी पहिला एकछिनको लागि खेलेको के भन्ने सुनेथे यार मैले चिन् त अभिनव दिवस म्याच त्यो दिवस लाग्दै स्विङ पुलमा नि भेटेथे त्यसले औडा गरे थियो
very far forward though in yard. Trying to reposition himself.
अभिनवसँग त खेलिरहन्छ
That's a clone.
जहिले मलाई के रे इमोर्टल र्याङ्कको कुरा गर्दै म त्यो त लाटो खेल्छ रे ओए म्या तीनजनाले होल्डर गरे प्रदीप पढेको जीएस रे पहिला जीएस पढेको पछि +2 प्रतिभा
Only playing with a heavy information and Ethan that actually stepped up into the line of sight. Marta with the shorty, not close enough. He's in deep trouble, tries to switch weapons, but he's left upon instantly.
थापा हैन र दिवस थापा हो हैन र
Out of the action this round.
मासु
Now it is going to be time for him.
माडेले होएको होगे
Very low cash, so they would love to.
ओगी त एबिसमा त क्रेजी हानेको नि मुलाले सुरुमा होइरा थियो पछि त क्रेजी हान्थ्यो
Just retreats towards spawn. EDG, they finally stop the bleeding, get back.
जिनिस पडल नि डेन्जर खेल्छ तर कडा भ्यालोरेन्ट सुशान्तले
in terms of where they were planting, how they were playing off of the spike, they didn't overcommit if they had.
सुशान्त थापा भन्ने थियो नि
Triple face stack up backside, but they don't get baited in.
Really well handled. Don't get carried away with it.
Green setup छ क्या त्यसको रे कसको
That's the dimensional drift committed there. But to put Mata in a position where he could not be involved.
भर्खर के कुरा भइरा थियो मैले बिर्सेँ यार
Great patience considering I think a large number of frustrating circumstances have befallen EDG, not just on this but also on this map, trying to work that B side.
It's a green setup. Ice दाइको बेड पार्टनर को थियो रे
for them on the attack side.
Absolutely, it is time to just simply.
मलाई याद भएको मेरो त प्रोत्साहन दियो यार बेड पार्टनर अनि केयरिङ पार्टनर के भन्नु थियो मेरो त केयरिङ पार्टनर जिनिस थियो जिनिस कुरुङ होस्टेल बसेको म त मतलब क्रेजी स्टोरी छ यार के भयो के गयो होस्टल होस्टल
No longer is Brock set up top mid to spray through.
ग्रीन कसरी त नि मैले बुझेन हौ म ग्रीन सेटअप छ रे
Through link out to mid and doesn't spot the player.
सुवास लेन म होस्टलमा म राति मुद्दे गर झ्यालबाट म मुत्तु राख्दिन मुत्तु होस्टल 6 थियो के त्यो मतलब
Scuba down. No more fighting util. Turns up to Ethan. Unreal. Nobody's head goes rolling and he says why not? In for a penny.
ओए राउन्ड त निकाल छ ईडीजी ले
How does he not trade that? That felt like a sure kill.
Now dangerous now. Chichu at 5 but still very much a factor.
जीएसके गन्नु रे
Mid has Kang gone.
गन्नु ग्रीन हजुर
Those footsteps behind him.
अहिले म चाउ जान्छ ल
EDG with an acute awareness of Mada's positioning at the very least.
Nothing for Som to see.
अरविन्दलाई मैले उता स्विमिङ पुलमा भेटे थिए
Chichu now neutralized. Som could start to cut this side up a little
Green
bit.
Tirilla.
So he has to worry a bit about his elbow. You can see he is paranoid. That smoke comes down to Smoggy try to get in front of it. Time is beginning to get very low.
Not enough.
ओए मैच क्या है
Kang having to play the low ground. Smoggy exits the round with 2 health. Chichu survives at 5. Brock tries to trade him.
होस्टलमा मैं के भयो यार
Very favorably for EDG on that B side hit.
दिवेशले फेरि कट्टु चोरे हैन चट्टु राख्दिएको भन्थे नाम के हो
Adjustment to the left on nobody was lovely, but
क्यासले हामीले रङ टर्न हेरेको थाहा भएको अनि गाली गरेको के हो सुदीप रोका यति भरे क्लास गर्ने सुदीप रोकाले बर्थडेमा हजमोला दिएर उसलाई कुटायो के भन्नु त
and he tried to go for an aim adjustment and then he just loses out.
बर्थडेको दिनमा त्यो सर केपीडी सरलाई हजमोला दिएर कुटायो र्याप ब्याटल हुन्छ त्यो र्याप ब्याटलहरु
The engine room for EDG on this corrode comeback. Good start for EDG with a pistol win, but then that first gun round sees them fall.
होस्टल चाहिँ रमाइलो थियो यार
Now though,
त्यो एउटा पुड्के थियो त्यो टिचर के त्यसको नाम के थियो त्यो देखेर चाहिँ मन पर्थेन यार जहिले एउटा गर्दैन मलाई
Back in energy, they do have one ult to play around in those convergent paths from Mada. And they are going for a full investment, it does seem.
सशान्तले हो रे त्यो सशान्तको मैले कपाल काट्दिएको यार एकचोटि मैले बिर्सिसके थिएँ त्यो मान्छेले पो भन्छ त म त थाहै थिएन हौ मलाई याद म हो कि होइन नि थाहा भएन असन पारेको घर हो र असरान्तको त खोइ के बाजे बितेको के भनेर आइरहेको थियो लाइक फेसबुकमा हालेर थियो असरान्तसँग म फ्रेन्ड छु क्या फेसबुकमा ल कि करप्टेड हो उसो र हाम्रो एउटा सरले हजमलाई देसी अरू पनि दिएन भन्थ्यो अरे हो त्यो जिनेसले कसरी चिन्छ असरान्तलाई उसको बाप त्यो पोलिटिसियन हो भने चाहिँ थाहा थियो तर पोलिटिसियन भयो हुँदैमा फेरि बाबुले त हो त्यो भएर अरे एक ब्याच जुनियर हो असरान्त दाइको अरे म एक ब्याच असरान्तसँग त मैले युट्युबमा कोल्याब नि हानेको नि केटा फर्स्ट कोल्याबोरेसन मेरो बेस्ट बिट बक्सर अफ नेपाल भनेर मैले मेरो च्यानलमा हालेको थिएँ पुरानो च्यानलमा त्यस्तो जलाउनै नै नपर्ने रे जिनेसलाई थाहा चाहिँ थाहा मेरो फर्स्ट कोल्याबोरेसन ओइ ल जिनियस पनि जिएस अरे जिनियस जिएस चाहिँ होइन ओइ 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 होइन न यस्तो हान्दैन
Even though he takes 2 key kills. 30 seconds left. Oh, but impossible as Ethan from pocket will neutralize him.
Pocket भन्छ त्यो ठाउँलाई
making that adjustment out of timeout to fight more.
माउस हेरेर केटा चिक्ना देखिरहेछ सर हेर माउस ग्रिप हटाइदियो आइसमानलाई चिन्नुहुन्छ भन्नु त डराउँछ अरे ओए
Som had a nice position there, kind of just tucked in that corner of the dark cover.
A little saturate to clear that corner by Mada.
And then when the split activates, Mada rips that ult in mid. It was well executed.
Mustangma, केटाहरु ग्याङ Mustangma.
Stare down from Jenny. EDG hoping maybe for a fast play to get them to parity at the end of this first half.
Brock has gotten the money to get the Odin activated again.
It's been middling in its impact, I feel.
Guys, भोलि एउटा नयाँ भिडियो आउँछ ल
A rarity for a Brock Odin game, if we're being honest. Now EDG, they buy their time in mid. 0 Point does make a couple connections. Now they work their way up. Gate crash all the way out. That's just going to be a fake from Kong Kong. But NRG, as far as they know, could be, you know, looking down the barrel of a B split. They've lost all that control.
Yeah, Somdo can get back into tower on B side with that ultimate. Able to reinforce pretty effectively.
Contriting जानु भएको रहेछ त अस्तिम दाइले कहिले मैले
Brook won't see anything though.
अस्तिमको बाबा WT खतरे पोलिटिशियन हो नि त एमआलेको त्यही भएर टार्गेट भयो बिचारा
Nobody's ducking up into that corner.
त्यही कुराले गर्दा कि त्यही घरसर जलेर लाइक बितेको हो र बित्नु भएको र बाते के रे आश्रमको बाजे किनभने आज देखिरहेको थिएँ मैले WT भन्नाले म त्यो पोलिटिक्सको बारेमा धेरै के थाहा नि ल इडिजीले त लयो 6-6 एभिस म्याप त वाइल्ड भएको थियो त्यही भने हो बत्ती गति म त मोबाइलमा हेरिरहेको थिएँ
Honestly, that EDG are able to make that work, but respect to them. NRG were fully stacked up on that site.
I think vindicating at the end of the first half.
ट्याप हान्छ त अन्त अनलाइन क्लास हुन्छ भनेर चाहिँ केटा
On a very clean B hit, all things considered. Really competitive first half. Great to see that recovery.
They were able to make the right adjustments at the right time when it looked like things were just spiraling out of control, and we've got another close game.
क्लास हुन्छ रे हुन्छ भनेर थियो कि आज कल आएको थियो कि म मस्त भुझ्थेँ म त कति 12 बजेसम्म भुझ्थेँ क्या 12 कि 1 बजेसम्म तिहार पछि हुन्छ होला भन्दै थियो अरे खै के हो यार पिसी कस्तो चलिरहेको मासु राम्रै चलिरहेको तँले किनेको कति पछि मैले किनेको थिएँ यार कति महिना पछि तेरो त अझै बर्थडे सड्डे भनेर सर्दिरहेको थिएँ पिसी मन्डे पनि WRC को कुन हो तिमी जिनिस 1 मिनेट रहेछ राम्रै चलिरहेको छ स्कुबा माडा चाहिँ छैन रहेछ कङकङले हानिरहेको छ DRG को गेम कस्तो हुन्छ होला D11 कस्तो खेल्ने यार बरु फर्सिकली हिजो म कुन माउस चलाइ केटा किनभने त्यसले अस्ति एकचोटि अर्कै माउस ट्राई गरिरहेको थिएँ
के भयो यहाँ हाफ टाइम भयो निद्रा लागिसक्यो यार मलाई अहिले मेरो यो किबोर्ड हो क्या यो हैन
सिभिलमा कृतन लामी छैन भन्नेले चिन्छ हामी तीनटा एक्जाम बाँकी थियो अब 10 पछि हुने भयो
यो पाएन यो लेको लास्ट हाम्रो 1 वर्ष जति भयो
Coinbase econ report here to kick us off. Kangkang had a very important 3.
स्यामी देखो खबर सम्राट त मेरो टिकटकमा आइरहेको थियो यार काठमाडौँ सकेको थियो मान्छे त टिकटकमा आइरहेको थियो के कन्टेन्ट हालेर ओइलाई त झन्नै डोबी हान्देको मैले रे उलाई हेर्न जम्प इफ यु रिड दिस रङ रे अजोट अजोट कति एडिट हाने अजोट झुक्काउने मान्छे मान्न पाइन्छ असम्भव वही कस्तो धेरै जम्प अन मुडी रे मोदी असम्भव त्यो वाला क्लिप चाहिँ कस्तो क्रेज थियो मान्छे मान्न पाइन्छ असम्भव कस्तो रहन्छ
The last time we saw NRG playing attack on Corrode, they got 11 rounds against Sentinels in that lower bracket final. Absolute.
Bro, you read that wrong, right? Jump, right? Ufre ma, hani pandem.
Ready to stave off how strong they.
Yo, sumle so lagna hai time yaar.
We saw Smoggy was the highlight player of Abyss.
You bolt bundle kin chalaउँछ नि यार. Next game त हेरिन नै केटा नेक्स्ट गेम त मलाई हेर्न मन छैन टिम लिक्विड को
for a very good reason, but
not this time around.
Said it was a rarity that he didn't get a lot of value with it, and that is the genuine truth. Very uncommon that he's not able to put up numbers with that weapon. Energy, they're pivoting over towards this A side. Have Scuba as a late lurk posted up in mid. Here comes the utils. 0 point broken, but Dark covers in and the dash from Mata.
Lotte lose रहा है ना बात यार अझै म कस्तो क्रेजी प्लेस हान्देको क्रेजी फ्ल्यास हान्दे त त्यसले के रे इथनले नेक्स्ट टिम कस्तो छ अरे टिम लिक्विड भर्सेस के थियो यार पिकेम्स बिगार्ने भयो यार मेरो सबै हिजो सेनले अनि हो ए यसमा नि मैले इडिजी राखेको थिएँ यार बिर्सिरा म
On for another pistol clutch, but denied by Swan at the last moment.
Closer than NRG would have liked it to be, but you can see what Waylay offers you in these situations. Break that crosshair placement, threaten to overwhelm you very quickly. That's just a pistol round. But you can see the idea from NRG, who want to make use of this guy. A real lightning bolt out there on the field.
It gets that first. There was
free andira छ लौजा
from Ethan as well, but fully blind.
फोगे आने करे माडले
Easy second on that side anchor. Man, if Smoggy did it again, he was so close.
Do you think low elo ma solo queue गर्नु भनेको आशा गर्नु रे हैन कतिजना त्यो हैन फेरि त्यो त भन्न मिल्दैन त्यो स्मर्फहरु नै भयो
one stinger for Mata on this entry towards Link in prime position to get his one. It's a fight down mid from EDG.
ओइ काङकाङले दुईटा निकालेको रे
And he's already collected up 2 of those share of kills. Doesn't want to give up the space quite yet either. He gate crashes over the B, but there is an insert of Smoggy left top mid.
सुजन थापा दियो अस्तिम दाइरे अमल चिन्छु के त नि मैले इन्स्टाग्राम फलोवर छु के सुजनलाई
And they're able to pick up the important guns onto some of the players who did just have pistols and now go for the rotate towards that B side. A B side where the gate crash from Kong Kong has just been thrown to, so can get a fairly fast rotate there if necessary. EDG, they do want to commit to the effort of holding mid, catching a player there.
Oda थियो यार रे what किन
and that early trade allows NRG to get out of mid and Kong Kong's none the wiser that they're headed to be.
Convergent paths already from Mata. Wants to commit them just to ensure that they close this round out.
Well, a fair guess to assume they'd be an entrenched defender here for EDG.
And honestly, when you get them on round 2, I guess sure, just send them. Let's make sure we win.
I believe we call that easy come, easy go, right?
पहिला त जोनी अलि डिफरेन्ट मनी डिफरेन्ट थियो भने तिमीले मैले मान्छे परिवर्तन हुन्छ यार त्यो त पहिला कुरालाई धेरै उसो नि हैन
Final obviously pretty well out in the open. That dark cover's about to dissipate. Chichu spotted, dancing the boxes in the background. It's a flash, but no attempt to actually play through it for NRG. Martel's hoping to get some information from above that wall, but sees very little.
मलाई एउटा कुरा चाहिँ याद छ दिप्सन छ त दिप्सनले इज स्टडी अन पुरा एन्ड त्यो त अब फेरि अब अहिले नि भुलियो रे
मलाई स्मोकीले के आनी गएर राजा हाम्रो हेर न
त्यो त फर्स्ट म्याप देखि त्यो एपिस देखि क्रेजी हान्नु हो त्यो त
Smoggy just suddenly collects 2 at the end of the round. Significant damage done, and it'll be curious to see what the commitment economically from NRG will be now that we're headed towards EDG's first full buy. I mean, when you go pistol, you're hoping to get a pretty legit bonus by going rifle.
भन्नु जे जहिले पुरा फुटसल बुट लगाएर हिँड्थ्यो कि अलि O5 प्लस तिरमा डरे त्यो होस्टेल डर लाग्थ्यो नि त्यसलाई त्यो बुट लगाएर हिँड्दाखेरि एङ्कल स्याङ्कल जान्छ भन्ने कुराहरू अनि
Really fast for Mata getting into that link. 0 point confirms a lack of presence. Kong Kong with the mid swing. It's the first one to Ethan.
Makes it work with the bulldog of all things. Mata just a little bit haphazard there. Steps out into a double face.
फुडल चाहिँ क्रेजी रमाइलो हुन्छ यार पहिला
On a solo mission that goes wrong.
No desire to slow down. NRG not able to get off.
भने चाहिँ मजा
aiming ground to assist in time. Now look at this stack up from EDG. This should absolutely shred
NRG
around this corner.
Chat में आया थियो अस्ति कस्तो छ
Relay bolt's going to slow them up. There's a ping though on Jenny around the corner. Shock dart to soften up Smoggy, who waded into its area of effect.
It gets a good amount of damage off onto these 2 players.
करोड में के एभ्री को सबले जित्यो हो र
EDG also
जिडी सँग करोड खेले कि खेलेन
swing in the double face. The dark cover breaks it up though. Jenny down. This is dangerous now. Kung puts it
लौजा
up to a casual 17 kills, leading from the front.
begins as well, taking that ISO'd fight against Ethan in mid.
यसो कहाँ को त्यो वाला सिरियल खतरा छ नि
के
अपरेटर वाला
ए अँ
अपरेटर वाला
त्यो डेन्जर चले थियो त्यो त
So aggro in that moment. Seemed that he really thought he could catch one player, but I mean, even if he gets out first, there's an instant trade coming. It was very aggressive, and he got punished for it.
You've mentioned that NRG's group in Americas was populated by a lot of double duelist teams, but this might be the most talented team of that style they've had to go up against.
They're going up against the man that has the all-time BO5 kill record.
Ethan hands crazy hands there, you sort of clash it.
Drag onto Mata, who used that light speed to get in, saw him in a really cheeky position.
Low sense होला नि त हैन Ethan Ethan sorry Kang Kang
All the
0.1
0.1 कति 1600 होला
This attempt from NRG to go for a crazy fast
or 4000 pulling hard
तर हल्का चेन्ज गर्छ बेला बेलामा
Okay, Scuba somehow wins that out. Pretty shocked that he's able to do so.
Was able to get his gun up in time, but he's mindful that Jenny
तर 0.1 त अति स्लो लाग्थ्यो आमा
मेरो कन्भर्ट गरे नि 1600 मा 0.115 भन्ने रहेछ मेरो त
0.14 र 0.1 त्यस्तो डिफरेन्ट त होइन होला है
हुन्छ अलिअलि त
Comes Kang again. Still a plan. That's what Scuba has to work with, but he has 85 health. Let's go for able-bodied.
1v4 त नाल लाएर 1v4 आने म त ल ओए
and then 1v4 ओए 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 what the hell done there यार सुदीपले के भन्छ ए ट्याक्कै
Oh my god.
धन्न
That would have been the most degenerate thing I think I've seen.
भयो यार म नबोल्ने यार
सुदीपले बोल्यो कि पोल्यो
अघि अघि है त्यो त्यो अघिको म्याच हार्छ भने त हार्दिरा लास्टमा भने लास्ट राउन्ड
He was ready as well. He had it in the perfect spot to get that kill. But he was just a millisecond too slow.
0.1 the DP 0.1 the DP अनुसार डिफरेन्ट हुन्छ नि
Insane performance.
हैन होला हौ सोनम
Got it again early with the spray through those walls. Brook suffers as a result. An orb still secured for the attack side.
हार्यो यार एनर्जी के हो मैं जैसे मैं
Maybe.
Mata didn't want to instantly swing through, was hoping that not
आफ्नै म्याप हार्छ झन् एबिस अब EDG को म्याप EDG हार्यो
the case. And this round is as good as done for NRG. EDG on for taking the lead in this game.
माडा र इथानले हाले जित्दो रहेछ है
Feels like starting to falter a little bit. The stopping power of these EDG defenders has unraveled them on multiple occasions. Some are simply seeing what he can get for his money.
Brockले चाहिँ ओडिन मात्र हान्छ म
Feeling himself at this point, hungry to take more fights, hungry to get more kills.
Sees decayed down, TP across the way. Chichu mindful of it though. And Brock obviously completely elsewhere.
गाह्रै पर्ला जस्तो छ
Take a look at
crazy older there
some of these ults because they are getting online for NRG and can't say the same for EDG on the opposing side. This is a real opportunity for the team from Americas to put a gun round win together. They have
स्प्रे हान्दा नि यसको बुलेट त्यस्तो टाढा नजाने क्या
close out a post. Two potent ultimates.
कन्ट्रोल गर्न सक्नु पर्यो त्यो त अब
9 rounds.
Got to be mindful, of course, of what nobody's doing early in some of these rounds. Mata with the fast play over towards Link. Now, last time he just walked out and got picked off, so we'll see.
And this is a pretty standard open from NRG, but does he expect a reclear coming already from EDG? 3 players in mid.
No one covers him from bottom in here. He is alone in this position.
And
alone he will fall. Now they make control firmly in the hands of EDG.
जे जसले पहिले त काङ खेल्थ्यो हैन
To this B side and nobody cannot stand.
काङ पहिले नियन खेल्थ्यो त्यो भएर हो के त्यसो यो राउन्ड हारे नि त भाइ यार
But it wasn't. And now the pick goes down. Now it's into the 4-on-4.
A lot of side control. You've got 2 players from NRG.
Lock your
Scuba needs to stay alive though. Kong needs this kill desperately.
Done the Brockle was there.
Odin in hand as well. That's going to be a problem when we come to this post-plant scenario.
Tinta.
0.6, 3 top mid.
This is a great reposition from Psalm as well. Getting into heaven. The backstab can activate at any given moment.
Ramen
He's going to try and accelerate over towards
You're on the GT.
Far too high density of players here. Chichu in the pit. Fighting for his life.
Save.
Surely he knows He's better off playing from outside and keeping his gun in hand. Spot some in tower.
Donna song.
And it is those two ultimates being used to perfect effect. The pit, the null command.
Google Q le नहीं आने गोल्ड Q ले Viper land.
Mata dashing up into that link and staying committed to the position is something that he's.
Donde the flank में boost मारेगा scuba यार.
And so they're able to just isolate him completely to get that opening kill. It was a great idea.
It's not the first time Mata's been very much, out at sea alone in some of those early scenarios.
It was just unfortunate that nobody goes down playing in heaven. I think, thought maybe the dark cover was coming. Not exactly sure, but that was an important kill for Energy to pick up. Regardless off, finally in the hands of Kong Kong Scuba, removed instantaneously.
Absolutely brazen. Bro basically bathed in that.
Mata
on the verge of getting the conversion pass, just one orb required.
मैं Q गया यो आडिन जोर दुख जा रही मन्यान Q बहु Q गया.
Perched up here waiting for a push through B main.
Shoulder तीरा. ये कांगांग ले last तक खिलाऊँ बचे क्या हुआ?
All for NRG yet. Jenny with a fairly safe posting top mid. Shoulder peeking at regular intervals as Ethan is yet to show himself.
Brock, a bit of a recall. Main Energy have really slowed the pace at the moment. They need to commit a dark cover to obscure this top mid view. Danger. Virginia goes down to half HP.
Just warning shots though, but NRG are looking to scale up this mid control now. This is about to get ugly.
EDG, they want to pop out of this potentially. Smoggy on the angle.
Multi-phase, there's got to be some action here in
mid.
Jenny and nobody able to find one each.
2v2. Lo, John B में जान लगेगा. Donna.
Snaps the cross.
Throw one is chair.
Now Kangkang, who was positioned up in tower, gave up that spot to play back through spawn.
And now Ethan
Kangkang ने another 1v2. Ethan one is.
How aware are they of the tower?
Donde यार.
That from Ethan. 5 points of health. Well, 4 more than he needed.
That is just a pixel shot from Ethan. I can't believe NRG win out that mid fight.
एक तेरा एक मेरा moment.
NRG have 3 players ready to activate on that contact from Smoggy.
क्यों बंदा दे? Rowdy राथोड़वानी क्यों बंदा? तेरा ये मेरा ये अरे भगवान के नाम में वही क्यों?
Same reaction.
Give me something, bro.
भगवान के नाम में है क्या?
About the ultimate trough for EDG, they were suffering. Well,
Rowdy राठन crazy थे यार. चिंता था चिता को रहने यो संसा बंदे यार.
Instant dimensional drift from Now the question is to what avail, right?
Chinta
and if there's a pivot back to B, it could be dangerous. You have nobody taking contact. Smoggy and Ethan respectively in that little exchange.
Chat brother ke.
Chat brother.
Aware that the weaponry isn't where
Chat
it needs to be. Jenny can supplement, of course, with an overdrive.
Chad.
You want to commit more into this half-bought round.
Who is the Chad brother?
Chilling in pocket.
Shimmer.
Smoke's being cycled on main. Of course, it's Paranoia ready to go from Smoggy, but it is temporarily deactivated.
That's a nice little fragment down. Kang he takes
Dobro खै क्याफे खोल्न लाउनु हो यार डोब्रोले के लेख्छ म रामेन
And nobody has to work his way in from mid.
Do you see that counter util from NRG after they're hit by that Paranoia? Immediately Paranoia of their own, synchronized with that saturate coming through.
I love to eat her. Oh, के क्या? उन्हीं हूँ मेरो खाना आरिया
Deleted with absolute ease from Mata press forward.
Gaming cafe है.
राजेन्द्र खड्गीले भन्छ के रे त्यो उस नभए नि चल्छ तर त्यो चाहिँ जान्छ. This is gaming cafe यहाँ. बङ है के भन्छ यार PC बङ कोरियातिर. मेंटेन गर्न चाहिँ गाह्रै हुन्छ यार तर यार म
Comes online for Mata, gives them something to say in the conversation of ultimates, whereas EDG is still ready to leverage many of them to get back to winning ways.
Yeah, Ethan did throw out that no command very late in the round. I don't know, feeling pressure in a bit of a chaotic moment on the entry into site. Wants to ensure they pick it up and get to 11. Maybe regretting it a bit though, given
Energy ko lenti gare thega
YoshiGG right now. Would be nice to have the opportunity.
Infamous annale danger popular huna jay sonam त्यो जापान कोरिया तिर जापान तिर त धेरै मान्छेहरु आइसोलेटेड भएर बस्छ के भन्छ के रे लाइक के भन्छ अन्त तिनीहरुले त एक्लै आइसोलेटेड भएर हैन बाहिर ननिस्किने मेरो नि त्यस्तै भइरा छ अहिले यार
EDG in the last few rounds, if you've seen, have had issues countering the movements of NRG, but his early rounds have tended to favor them, right? They've been able to pick up kills. In fact,
जीवन plus kill exam famous for iffy reasons right? Because iffy reasons अब क्याफे ओपन भएपछि 3-4 वर्षमा डोप ब्रो 10 प्लस एज भयो इड किनु हुन्छ अरे कस्तो बुझेन मैले
I'm watching some frenetic pings from NRG in this direction. It's like they want to hit this one hard and fast. Kung falls back, spotted out by the Al drone. Here's the convergent pass. Smarter still has that in the back pocket, no. He actually refracts it out of the sight.
Yeah, they want to draw out some of this initial utility, and they do it effectively. Now, what is the pace on the re-hit? It's immediate with a convergent pass.
But it doesn't cover the elbow players. Marta's still able to get in there and find Jenny. Broke down early in the round. Kung
lucky हो energy तो मैं
dragged off his horse. And now Nobody's going to fight his way out.
ये नहीं करी nobody done दे.
He's not ready for the close swing from Som. And so it falls to Chichu. As it has so often.
Okay, फिर वो 3-4 वर्षमा डुब्रो 10 plus years age भयो जस्तो देखिनु हुन्छ अरे. What the hell?
The timing for the fight with Som. No instant swing.
Can he find his way through? Ethan close on the corner. Marta there for a double swing. It's not to be.
डुब्रो त sweet 16 हुन्छ.
So EDG are going to have to force to stay in the series.
3-4 वर्षमा 20 हुनुहुन्छ.
Flood in with that nightfall. They have all the players there. It's absolute pandemonium on the site. I can't believe NRG get ahead.
जापान त अलि डिफरेन्ट छ यार. मैले अस्ति के के देखिरा थिए त्यो स्कुल गर्ल्स धेरै उस सरे त्यतातिर. पपुलर स्कुल गर्ल्स अनि कति जनाले लाइक त्यो टाइम स्पेन्ड गर्नको लागि पैसा पैसा नि के रेन्ट अ गर्लफ्रेन्ड टाइपको.
Getting in with a convergent pass after extracting util with that fake first hit.
जापान है कोरियामा सुने.
Force the vandal.
Just a glass cannon vandal.
Japan में आ गया screwed girl के वाला से.
Within the pit to control all of B main.
Brock still wants to tap this orb, hoping that Chichu will show some traces here.
Brock does get it. Yeah, a little bit of danger to have a vandal in that pit, not gonna lie. So Chichu doesn't go for much of a spam effort at all. In fact, doesn't spam at all. Kong is peeking through mid.
Yeah.
NRG, they're on the cusp of taking this series 2-0 after being down 11-2 on the first map.
Wait, 12 इसी क्यों?
Some prime 2024 Kung here. If EDG are going to have a shot in this game, gate crash out. Realize he doesn't really have.
कौन सी 12 इसी क्यों?
Phenomenal series, a great map.
It's against my motive. वही कह रहे क्या होता है जैसे? सोनम. जिसका वो मॉफ स्ट्रीम बिला बिला आने हैं, कल के स्ट्रीम में आने हैं, कल के 5 seconds. I do not promote smart Rick. Zan mo smart hand zan कोई हाल जगह तैयार हो गया मल्ला.
From nobody, sends the prowler in. All lined up for A main. A hard hit coming in from NRG. It's going to be Marta first with a light speed.
कहाँ को मार मत मारा pocket तेरे का नहीं. वही वही वही.
All of them lit up. It doesn't seem to matter. It's Brock with the Odin. Only gets the one. And the 0 point not able to be made use of. Brock's in trouble. Big trouble. And EDG fire back right when it matters.
वही मैं फिर comeback हो रहा है अब EDG ले जितनी हुई क्या?
To stop that hit in its tracks. That paranoia from Smoggy had a serious connection. I mean, look at Mata. He was just blinded up. Didn't know where he was looking. Didn't know where he was dashing. Stun connection as well. Beautiful, beautiful stoppage power.
सोलो समय खेलते हो आज फिर सिल्वर ब्रोंज में थी तला बाग को भाई सब बिचार है चिनी सर से अति धेरै हुन्छ स्मार्ट त जानी हुन्छ के नै भन्न सकिन्छ रोकिन सकिन्छ रोक्न सकिन्न हेर त्यो अकाउन्ट ब्यान हान्छ भन्छ तर अहिलेसम्म त्यस्तो ब्यान हानेको देखेको छैन मैले कोही कोले हो चाहिँ भन्नु त भने थियो अकाउन्ट ब्यान हायो भनेर
wants to gather up with NRG, the rest of the squad who are poised to execute onto this B site. Brock could have a Hunter's Fury and a post plant potentially. He's just one orb away and he's going to get that in main.
Kangkang's gate crash here at B puts him right in the middle of the action if he's going to respond to a side.
And he does, he is in.
Okay, how about Elite hide behind the orb and now ready to fight?
Wait, man, wait, nah, yaar. 2v4. Bhai, yaar, yaar. Energy, yaar. Wait, what? Wait, man, this is so curious, Broccoli.
Okay. Brock up on the side, Spike stuck.
Brock legendary hai kya?
And has to go 1v2 on this swing out of elbow. Brock is not in a position to double up with him. Horn popped. Now he'll double back. Prowler going to come around the corner. Brock spots the player jump on the side. It's going to be Jenny. Scuba has to deal with him now. Overdrive at the ready. And long range, Jenny picks Brock off. EDG are far from done.
Brock is crazy, yaar.
Just too much to deal with, but what a play from Kong. That brazen confidence just sends it into the site. Pop flashes for himself.
How did Smoggy die? Brock breaks 2 players down instantly with his Odin.
Chichu and Kong do such a great job. God, that is sick. Yeah, this overdrive though.
म कहिले काहीँ प्ल्याटर डायमन्डको साथीहरुसँग खेल्दा राम्रो खेल्छु यार सिल्भर भन्दा त्यस्तो हुन्छ बेला बेला लाइक युजुअली यहाँ चाहिँ आफ्नो जीएफ लाई बुस्ट हान्नलाई स्मर हान्दैन नेपालमा त्यही हो युसीले नि के गरिरहेछ रेजा जेके
One more for EDG to take us to back OTs for them to stay in this series. Just an unbelievable showing from both teams. Our 2023 champions winner and Ethan against the 2024 champions winners starting this tournament.
Enemy really predictable just allows मिलेर खेल्छन्.
And honestly for NRG it's been a showcase primarily of what Scuba
युसीले एकजनाको
in this series.
गरेर बुस्ट हान्दै थियो रे एकजनाको इश्यूज के लेखेको इज युज रे अटो करेक्सन भन्छ फेरि आइडी गरेर बुस्ट हान्दै थियो रे मेरो केटा यो दुख्छ कि यो भएको हुन्छ नि यो भाग किन दुखिरहेको छ रे मान्ने होला हाते पुरा अलि मैले टाइटन गर्छु कि अलिकति लाइक टाइट मसल्सहरु टाइट भएर होला मेबी कामै मान्नै सक्दैन ए केटाहरु मुट्ठी हानेर मुट्ठी नानेको 2 वर्ष भइसक्यो मैले
Hush over the audience now. The weight of this round is clearly felt. Marno, where are we at? Okay, he got out somehow. Attracting away with 6 health.
Wanted to get some information for this Hunter's Fury, but there's not even a tag from Brock. Nobody admitted.
Bhai अब नयाँ एनर्जी अब यो पाली रिभर्स तल गरेर सुत्छु रे म त कहिले लेफ्ट कहिले राइट हो यार
Kong now that sole player in mid, Jenny making his way toward connector.
कहिले लेफ्ट कहिले राइट पहिला पहिला सिधा मात्र सुत्थे आकाशमा हेरेर सिधा माथि सिलिङमा हेरेर आजकल कहिले लेफ्ट कहिले राइट
to the test. And that dark cover is thrown up mid from Ethan to kind of make it seem like they could be working up there, but Kong knows that that is nonsense. He's pushed all the way down, but the pressure will be on Chichu. He's playing from elbow. He takes a lot of damage.
He doesn't want to give up this position. He's trying to hold it for as long as he can, but he eventually realizes he's got to concede.
Yeah, just routed over towards heaven. Wants to hold elbow to the best of his ability. NRG, they're going to swarm and they want to.
They're running out of time.
They take it now. They slow down.
There's going to be players coming from top mid. Chichu can still set up here in tower. There's the paranoia, and that's the signal to go. Mata clipped by the power. Chichu here knows Ethan is going to be sniffing at his heels, and on the side, Brock at least finds one. Needs more. There's Ethan. Now can make his way out with Sob.
Wait on the air. We fuck. Balla balla yaar.
In 2023. And in 2025, Ethan looking for another shot at glory. This time
जित्यो त मैं पिगम्स बिग्रे यार EDG चुजर यार EDG र कोजर यो ग्रुपमा अर्को
vindicate themselves in this match against your reigning world champions to kick off Group C.
And that is the global debut for 3 Challengers players that made it into the league this year. A stunning showing from Mata, who just absolutely lit up EDG on that map 1. He goes 5 for 12 on the first half, but drops 31 kills total to win that out in an unbelievable.
मैं इथेन तो कोतरा हाइट कोत से याना देखने यार और कोगड़े.
And on Corrode, when it looked like EDG were going to make that comeback of their own, when NRG was struggling on match point,
close
it out. Som and Scuba, a strong duo on that Corrode map to get them over the finish line. Scuba with that.
Q Ethan the Som भन्दा उस सदा आवाजो मेरो भोइस आइबाट सोम भन्दा सानो सदा रे.
And you can argue this is one of NRG's greatest challenges yet. They face another team that's adept in the double duelist style, that always wants to throw these aggressive looks at them. They managed to mix it up early in the round, waiting for those info pushes, being able to punish them. It still goes to the wire. Smoggy basically takes over the first part of Abyss. It's time for the single greatest comeback on a map in Champions history. A 9-round delta that NRG overcome. Let's head down to Lou and Marta down on the stage for the Ryzen post-match interview.
Et je vais pouvoir rejoindre Mada après cette masterclass.
Mada.
I borrow you for a second. After the selfie, you've already... Wait, I'm on a... Congratulations, first of all, for this insane performance, both as a duelist and as a team. And the first question I wanted to ask you is, how did you guys manage not to give up at 11-2 on Abyss? How did you manage not to give up to get your confidence back? How was that?
I think we just stayed in the game the whole time. Doesn't matter how far behind we are, we're always going to climb back. Our mental is just too good as a team.
And I think we saw that in your mental as a duelist too. You were carrying on that first map.
Yeah, I was. I mean, thankfully the boys had me on map too. You know, Scuba, Sam played amazing. So thank you to them. We played good as a team.
You did, indeed. Donc première question, comment vous avez fait pour ne pas abandonner? Ils perdaient 11-2 sur Abyss. Comment est-ce qu'ils sont remontés? Bah tout simplement le mental de la team. On est resté dans la game de A à Z. Et moi individuellement, j'étais chaud sur Abyss. Mes teammates étaient là sur la deuxième carte, notamment Scuba, qui nous a fait aussi une masterclass. And I have another question to ask you is about the Odins. You know, we see Odins in the hands of your teammates, in Brogues, and also some, but never in yours. So do you like the gun, and what makes this Odin
TL चाहिँ हेरिन्न guys to a TL को match.
If you guys see me use the Odin, then
mid माया.
Mid by jar बच्चा.
Raise more down.
5 stack अन्ने केटा 5 stack अन्ने होला. Who has the 5 stack? Titles in answer ma. अघि चाहिँ यहाँ चलिरहेको रहेछ. 5 stack with the boys. Demon could DRG get Dragon Ranger Warriors. ये गेम खेल अनि म खाजा खाना खान जान्छु. आउने केटा कोही? 5 stack को लागि बोलाउनु पर्यो नि त. कहिले छ गेम त्यसको रे? खै आज त अब त DRX हो. Yeah, I'll do it. 5 stack हान्ने now यार guys. Usually 5 stack हान्ने बेला काममा हुन्छु रे. कि मेन अकाउन्टै हान्ने बेला खै. वो सब निश्चय गर्नु. 5 stack हान्ने now guys. अकाउन्ट कुन अकाउन्ट खेल्ने यार फेरि. आज स्ट्रेजमा हाल्छु, लो सेन्समा हाल्छु. डिस्काउन्ट केटाहरूलाई बोलाउनु न. अर्कोलाई बोलाउनु त. अर्को छ अरू भ्याल खेल्ने त को छ र? कोही आउने र? सुदीप त सुत्नु जान्छु भन्थ्यो यार. कोही आउनु नस्तो सर केटाहरू त. खै अजोट आउँछ भने अजोट तपाईँको स्टिम एक्टमा के गेम छ अरे GTA 5 किनेको त GTA 5 र कुन छ यार अरू त GTA 5 अरू त अब खेल्ने 5 स्ट्याक अरू को छ खेल्ने ए कसले चाहियो भन्दा लेजेन्ड ज्यास भन्ने छ र हो मी B2 ब्रो रे सोल हान्नुपर्छ क्या नत्र यो उसको अकाउन्ट खेल्नुपर्छ क्या रामेनको सुदीप 50 मारे आज त्यही भने सुदीप फेभरेट प्लेयर नि के अरे त्यसको नाम फेभरेट टिम पनि सिल्भर पुग्यो पछि आउँछु फेरि विजेत मात्रै केही हुन्न हौ मैले आउन कि त कहिले फेरि कहिले उस गर्दैन भन्छ आऊ आई कम फर 5 स्ट्याक अब Listen guys हात बिराङ गरिदिनुहोस् है मेरो हातमा किन त्यस्तो भन्छ हात दुखिरहेको थियो तर मेरो त्यही नि मिल्दैन अहिले त रे लास्ट आएर तिमी सिल्भर एक्ट खेल्ने भयो मेरो छ अरे तर मिल्छ र राति दिँदैन मलाई खेल्न अरे आउन हौ यो गेम कोड रोग एकछिनमा दिन्छु आमा चाहिँ सर हात दुख्यो क्या यो भाग यो वो स्ट्रीम है सोनम का एक खेल्दिनुहोस् रे सोनम मिल्छ र सिल्भर एक खेल्नु यो के अरे खेल्ने नै हो के अरे इन्फिनिट VC हो VC बुस्टिङ सर्भिस है म झन् डिऱ्याङ्क हुन्छ होला हौ म तिम्रो अकाउन्ट हेर्यो भने त यो गेम रिस्टार्ट गरेर आउँछु रुगा के चाहियो भने लिमिट हुन्छ हुन्छ मलाई पठाएर आउन मिल्छ त्यो उसको खेल्न मैले लाइक उताको मेरो एक खेल्देऊ बरु रे आऊ खेल्न मैले केटाहरू आउँदै आउनु यार खेल्ने कसलाई बोलाउनु त सिल्भर चाहिन्छ अरे छ मसँग सिल्भर मसँग मेरो कुन ऱ्याङ्क छ सिडनी पनि एप्याक रिजनमै पर्छ जस्तो मिल्छ ओके ओके रुखै च्याट मुर्दाबाद 300 MBPS लिँदा नि भाइनेटको त के भएको भन्दा थियो म छिटो आउँछु खेल्न अब अरे आउँछ नि मलाई तिमी मैले जहिले बोलाउँदा नि आउनु हौ तिमी त पहिला पहिला पनि बोलाउँदा आउँथेन ओइ एनेक्सन आउँदा यार म टुक्ने कस्तो हात आज पुगी भ्यान्डल चलाउनु पर्छ क्या गाइस कुन स्किन छ एनएक्सन भाइनेटको त अहिले के जलेर बनाउँदैछ फेरि हैन त्यही भाइनेट सिजन 8 जिप्पाइ दे भइरहा अहिले जिप्पाइ चलिरहने सुनिरहेको थिएँ मैले यो तिम्रो पिकेम्स गर्दिनी भने हैन ओए ए अहिले त गर्न मिल्दैन होला अब त लौजा के मिल्छ क्लोज ल यो मान्छेको पिकेम्स गरिदिँदैन मैले बिर्सेछ यार भाइनको केही भएको र प्रोटेस्टमा अरे त्यस्तै के जलेको भन्ने सुनेको थिएँ यार
My ultimate's ready.
यसैले गाइज मेरो माउसको सेटिङ्स मैले हेरिहाल्छु पहिला सुरु कोही नआउने गाइज खेलौँ भनेको केटाहरू 5 स्ट्याक युसीले कहिले 5 स्ट्याकै हान्दैन भन्छ निश्चय गर्नु के छैन निश्चय माउस एकछिन रोक्यो लेजेन्ड जिएस कि लेजेन्ड जिएसलाई बुस्ट हान्दिने गाइज लेजेन्ड जिएसले कति आएर चाहियो भनेर थियो सोलोको किन्तु भयो कस्टम हान्दिउँ सोलोको टिम भइसक्यो हामीहरू ब्रो मेरो माउसको डिपिए चेन्ज गर्ने बटन छ अनि 3D छ म्याक्स 1600 अनि आफ्नै सफ्टवेयर छैन हेल्प मी टु फाइन्ड त्यो थाहा भएन कुनै वेबसाइट थाहा भयो मेरो खेल्छ भने डिएम हुन्छ 5 स्ट्याक हान्ने भए हुन्थ्यो तर माइक नै च्यात्थ्यो अरे तिमी चल्थ्यो त पहिला तिमी त पहिला इयरफोनको उसबाट चलाउँथ्यो त आउनु फेरि सुशान्त यार लास्ट यार तिमी नि मेरा खेल्छु भने डिएम त्यसमा तिनीहरू टिप्दैन अरे के अन्त गाइज खेल्ने होइन त नि 5 स्ट्याक सोलो ब्रोसँग 5 स्ट्याक हानौँ बरु यार नाइफ किन्न पर्ने रहेछ यार के किनेको तिमीले त्यत्रो धेरै भ्यान्डल किनेर त्यो नि हो यार पार्टीको रोग एकछिन शान्ति राख शान्ति वेट सोलो ब्रोसँग खेला मेरो 3 स्ट्याक के हुन्छ जिनियस नै आउँछु भने हैन ए वहाँ फेरि 5 स्ट्याक रहेछ
टप गर्ने यही छ यार
ओए 137 यस्तो लो थियो एकजना ब्याक स्टेप गरेर मिठा हान्दा त
खाली छ भने सोधियो के
फ्ल्याश
खेल्ने हो को साई भन्ने
अरे तल हालेर उता टिपी गरेर लेजेन्ड तल हाल्न उता टिपी गरेर के तल हाल्न उता टिपी गरेर
Sorry.
नै किन्न पर्यो अब भनेको पैसा पठाउन म किनिदिइहाल्छु नि
लेजेन्ड धराको
खाली
ठन्डा मार्छ
गएको नि यार भन्दै थियो मलाई दिने सरले स्ट्यान्ड भयो अनि खेल्नु नि मन छैन खेलेपछि आउँछु अहिले अनरेटेड खेल्नु त के आउँछु अहिले खाली छैन यार यो सियर 5 स्ट्याकै छ यार
लेजेन्डको र्याङ्क कति हो लेजेन्ड बोल न माइक खोलेर
अब त जाने होला नि हामी जाने होला नि अब
तिम्रो थियो यो अकाउन्टमा र्याङ्क प्ल्याट चाहिँ मिल्छ मिल्दैन फेरि
enemy remaining.
ए यो माकाडक्स त्यो पछाडिबाट आउँछ
भने लड
सानो गर्दा आउँछ लेजेन्डले
यो कुरा
खतरा उ गर्न
मैले माइक हुन्न च्याटमा
मेनमा रहनु यहाँ दिन्छ त्यो
खै यार के गर्ने यार
मेनमा छैन
त्यहीबाट आउनु
माथि कोचारे
मिसन रोमै केटा यता उस ब्रोहरुको के हुन्छ
जो गेम चाहिँ हारेको मैले
एजेन्ट हो क्या भनेको म्याप अनुसार एजेन्ट दिया क्या केटाहरू रेना नदिए क्या रेना इज लाइक अ डार्क प्लेयर तर सिस्टम
अरे हर रेस हानेको ताप्नेको काम लाग्यो त 4 दिन
एजेन्ट डजन्ट म्याटर स्किल म्याटर
34 भयो न गुरियो नि त
माकाडक्स 29 प्लस दिएछ त
यस्तो के अब रेज हैन अरूले खेल्दा यस्तो राम्रो खेल्छ सोलो दाइले खेल्यो नि यस्तो नराम्रो खेल्छ नि त्यही भएर
पनौती भाइले बोलिहाल्यो त्यो पनौती
यो त जेरोमा पुगेर रहेछ यार कस्तो ड्रोन झर्यो भनेर खुसी भएको कस्तो खुसी हामीले
कस्तो साथीहरु
कोही एकजना खोज्नुपर्छ कि केटा स्ट्रिमर मनी
खुसी हुन्छ न यार
रेसन खेल्न जानुपर्छ
यो गर्दै पुग्यो
म यो ब्यानर
तिमीले पहिला प्रो 2 पुगेको त
के भन्दा गाइस कोही आउँछ च्याटबाट केटा खेलौँ न 4 जना
दिउँसो झरेको दुई गेम हारेर
सेग्रीको अब आदि गाइस पुग्छ सिम सरको चाहिँ सिल्भर 2 को हाती प्राय ठिक छ त
दिउँसो त 3 गेम हारेछ हारेर रहेछ नि
दिदी चिट एकचोटि योशीब्रोको लाइभ पनि हेर्छु ल म
सुदिमा सुत्छ यार
अहिले फुल स्ट्याक भइदिएर म तयार योशीब्रो न तिमीलाई बोलाउँथे
के भएन यी छैन
मागाडक्स जेनी बोल्छ हावा त
ल को होइन सेग्री भाइको फेरि यो भाइको सधैँ यो भाइले गेम कुदो गर्दो रहेछ जस्तो लाग्यो क्या झुकेर काटे गर्दो रहेछ अल टाइप
वीडियोजमा भो भने म आउँछु हुन्छ यार
सेग्री
के ब्याग भछ
ल छ नि तिमी गेममा हेर
काट यार
अबे
गेममै छ
मेरो रोक्नु है त म फेरि रिस्टार्ट गरेर आए
रिस्टार्ट हैन तिमी उयोमा चाहिँ जाऊ पम्पीको क्यूआर उयोमा छ तर कता छौ
सुदीप खाना खान गयो होला
हजुर
सेक्सी हान त हौ
त अपरेटर आउन लाग्यो मेरो
कोही मागसम रियल मेट्रिक पनि हातमा आटेछ
34000 एक्सपी आयो भने अपरेटर आयो
अरे भिपी कसरी किन्छ केटाहरु
यो मुला उसको च्यानलबाट जानुपर्छ कि क्या गरे नयाँ रोड टु डायमन्ड यो मान्छे 1-2 भइरहेछ यार योर सेन्ट पाइ
गेमलाई जिन्दै आउँदैन हो नेपाल
हेलो बोल्या व्हाट
hello yeah what's your name
voice changer user राखे आगो क्या तिमी त
it's not a voice changer what do you mean
सागे खेल्ने नि अब
I'm only bronze one though I'm only bronze one though
तिमी voice changer त्यो थापै हाल्छ यार तिमी के युजर लास्ट टाइम भने जस्तो यो मान्छे छ सिधै रे अझ मुला छ बेट हान्न खोजिरहेको छ कि यो ब्रोले एफडी गर्नु खेल्ने एफडी त्यो त क्याटफिस हान्न खोजे जस्तो त केटाहरू खेल्ने नि है खै 4 जना कतिजना 3 जना चाहियो गाइस कोही लिजेन्ड ब्रो नबोल्ने हो माइक सिक्सन ब्रोको म त क्रिन्ज लागिसकेको यार यार ओइ साकै आउँदा खेल्न साकै तिम्रो प्राइमेरी मेडल छ यार म खेल्दैन यार भोलिदेखि स्कुल छ अरे व्हाट केटा म हजुर ल किल ल ल ल युनिटले साथ दिन्न के अरे आइदियो के यो मान्छे के नो माइक रे 16 खेल्नुपर्छ जस्तो यार गाइज यार त्यसो भने बाई गाइज कोही आएन यार खेल्ने छैन म त्यो एक्ट म किनेको मात्र हो रे एकचोटि मलाई डिएम गर है म एउटा कुरा भन्न छु तिमी भ्याल धेरै खेले हैन भने एउटा कुरा गर्न थियो खै के अन्त मेन अकाउन्ट हान्दिन्छ यार म केटा स्मल गरेर क्लिप फार्म रे झन् स्मल फान्न सक्दैन हौ मैले कसम अप्सन कुरा गर्ने अप्सन कुरा मेरो एक गेम हान्दै म बरु यार ढुक्क पुगेको तिमी कति डरेर हो 15 आरको लागि यार हारे नि के भन्नु तिमी त्यो र्याङ्कलाई धेरै त्यो चिन्ता नलियो के छ त्यसो डरे खेल्नु कहिले इम्प्रुभ हुन्न यार तिमी यार ज्याउ हुन्छ हारियो के अरे कोही फुल स्क्रिन भएको छैन स्ट्रिम मैले बुझेँ देखेँ त मैले बुझेँ म गर्छु म आफ्नै अकाउन्ट खेल्नु पर्ला केटा आउँदैछ नि कोही नआउने भएपछि अनि म मेन अकाउन्ट हान्छु म आफ्नै अकाउन्ट हान्छु कोही आएनौ तिमीहरू सबैजनाको इन्टरनेट ल्याग छ भनेर अलि अड्किरह भनेको के त्यो भएर के भएन म आफ्नै अकाउन्ट हान्न के छ गाइस इन्फिनिट एनएक्सलाई दिदो यार अकाउन्ट
तिम्रो यसो हान्दै गर
फोन हानेर भर्खर हारेर बसेको
ल गाइस 5 स्ट्याक त अब त्यस्तै भयो र्याङ्क हान्नु तिम्रो के रे इन्फिनिटको के हो कुन आइएसपी हो पसल खुल्दैन अरे ल खै मुला नि तिम्रो भने भोलिदेखि स्कुल वाट कसरी भोलिदेखि स्कुल अनलाइन क्लास कि हाम्रो त अनलाइन हुन्छ भनेर त्यहाँ कलेजमा के तिम्रो के बुस फिजिकल क्लासै हुन्छ कि के हो भोलिदेखि What the fuck? We shorty ass hair, get out yaar. Be shorty in the game. Anyone in the chat who wants to sponsor? Be shorty in the game yaar, get out of there. यदि कसै लाई हैन ओए क्रेजी यार केटा गिफ्ट गर्न मिल्दैन है बाई आइटम रे 2000 बीबी यस्तो कसैले हाल्दिने भने इजी केटा हो त्यसो त ओए हाम्रो नि आयो कि म्याचेस आज कल त आथ्यो अनलाइन क्लास भनेर बजे
Match found.
कति 2000 बिगे
Death match.
2000 जति नै पर्छ मेरो लागि चाहिँ स्पोन्सर हान्नु लागि के साकाले हो कि क्या साकै
We are strong because we are together. Don't forget that.
PSP region wanted to do that.
Fight.
Deep breath.
Oi man. आज prelude चलाओ जर मदर. ये कूद रहेगा अब. पढ़ो नहीं. बस. Wait, Tony, बस. पुतली यार. मार्च वे. सीधा पुतली. तपाईं कता कहाँ हो रहे? म पोखरा बड़ा है. सीधा पुतली यार. आँखा पन उन्नों. नहीं खाना दे. मारते हैं. कता भाई? सीधा पुतली. Sini guys.
Shot down.
अनि पोखरामा कसरी सस्तो हुन्छ रे? के सस्तो? बीपी? हैन मेरो रिजन फिलिपिन्स रिजन हो के ब्रो त्यो भएर. चाक उठे नाइ खान्छ त रे. रिजन कसरी चेन्ज हान्ने रे? VPN सिपिन खै के गर्नु पर्छ? मन राम्रै थाहा छैन. रुक केटा म प्लुटो के राख्छ रे भ्यान्डल. यो हो नि त भ्यान्डल भनेको हो. 2000 वाला बीबी पाइन्छ पाइन्न यार. ल के होला जस्तो छ है गाइज, के होला जस्तो छ है. 2050 बीपी रहेछ. सकै अरु कोही छ च्याटमा गाइज यसो प्रिलुड टु कियो सर्टी यसो कसैले किन त सर्टी त RXX किनेर स्टिंगर चाहिँ बरु प्रिलुड टु किन्नु पर्छ. आज मिस्लुम वाला फ्यान्टम के आज चलाउने के भन्न चाहिँ मलाई मबाट एक्सपेक्ट नगर्दा नि हुन्छ सर्जरी. ल यार लास्ट यार. Wait, Marcus.
I will fulfill my purpose.
कस्तो माउस ग्रिप यार के भयो?
Fight.
Let's get this done. Target dead. 3 kills.
Dominating.
Target 86.
Da कस्तो होला रे. माउस मरे भने छोड देगा.
Dominating. Dominating.
4 kills.
कस्तो माउस गिटार बनाएर आएर आज खुल्ला थियो व्हाट.
that guy down.
Sorry, police agiri bhara. Banda hante the sabe. म त ममले म त गएको छैन बाहिर. मरे. तिमीले काउन्टर शिफ्ट गर्छौ कि एएनडी अरे? काउन्टर शिफ्ट गर्छु मैले.
I can do this all day. Four kills.
You know, emergency मात्रै हिँड्ने भने त्यसो.
10 kills remaining.
तना पाछेर आजको खोल्दैन नि. हाम्रो त अनलाइन क्लास के भन्थ्यो हाम्रो खोल्दैन त ओडा हुन्छ.
Kills.
Dominating.
What the hell? क्यों रहे यार?
Kills.
You are a phantom, right? You are American.
5 kills remaining.
Uy, मलाई कसरी मारे यार त्यसले.
One kill remaining.
Kill confirmed. Rematch. Let's go.
क्यों क्या? क्यों मिला सर? लास्ट एक दिया मंजर गाइस. Phantom 2 season ni ta ma use one months and mission ma. Yo anselu one era matra mission use are kana tra. Okay that. Lovely good night on that. Good night. Is in a chair kite area. As about normal wire here.
Death match. Warm up.
I'll shut them down. Until then, survive.
Fight.
Kill all your opponents.
140 है. Ashuuk कति हो रे खै? Cuma game main game na. पहले स्मोक खाने वाला धेरै नै है म कस्तो नमरेको पहिले त्यत्रो सुट हान्यो ये बा
Hostile KIA. Obstacle removed.
यहाँको कति होला 40 प्लस त्यो पहिला त्यो यसमा लो र्याङ्कमा हुने होला हानेला
Got him.
माटो
Tango down. Three kills. 4 kills.
Dominating.
Cancelled. Three kills. 4 kills.
Dominating. Kills remaining.
Waited.
अस्ति एउटा पोस्ट दिएको थियो त्यसमा चाहिँ मोडलको 2 रेडियनको ग्याप इज युज देन हु एड दैट हिरो नि मुस्कुल हो है कति बजे चला गर्छ र
Kills remaining.
Target 86.
Forward 1.5 था Kill net PC मारे what? कोस्टल PC मा नहीं ओके कर दो
Kill remaining.
Final target. Game over.
एक गेम खेल्छ निस्किन्छ यार गाइस म चाहिँ अकाउन्ट किन्ने कि ट्रेड गर्ने कोही यो सिरे त्यो नगर ट्रेड सेड यार सेफ हुन्न कि जति उसरी नि त्यही भएर चाहिँ नगर नै भन्छु म चाहिँ मैले तेरो यो नयाँ फ्रेस अकाउन्ट बनाएको क्या
Match found.
कम्पी त लाएँ नि मैले खाली किन्छ सब ट्रेड हान्ने रे एक गेम खेलेर निस्किन्छ यार म गाइस कतिवटा स्किन छ र तिम्रो के अरे सोनम
all the time in the world.
उसमा प्राइमरी मात्र छ साकेकोमा एक गेम खेल्न निस्किन्छ
आइसो खेल्नु या
तेरी मर्जी भाई कुछ भी दे
कीबोर्डमा ठोकिन्छ यार मेरो माउस यार जहिले केटा लो सेन्स भएर अनि यसले म फ्यानको स्पिड बढाउँछु यार यो टुनी धम्के यतापट्टि बसिरहेछ
Sova, I spared you when we first met. I can't let you go again.
Reloading.
B.
No peeking.
Planting.
Planting.
Spike planted.
अरे बहुत लो है चेंबर बहुत लो है गाइस
दो सीटी
78 रेना 78
Foolish.
क्लोज राइट
TP क्या उसने यूरो ने I can smoke the bomb
Put down. Last player standing.
44 था चेंबर
आइसले कस्तो नमारेको छ
I still can't get over that owl soldier.
remember one shot मतलब
सारे स्टैक मत करो साइफर सो अपोजिट खेल लो थिंक साइफर बी खेलेगा तो बेटर रहेगा
इसे दिन निकाल के भाई क्या नहीं नॉर्मल तो सबजना खुसी भइरहेको थियो तर खुसी हुनु नि भयो तर एट द सेम टाइम त्यो बितेको मान्छेहरू सोच्दाखेरि कस्तो कस्तो लाग्ने
मिड पे है
Bro, one B-man. Omen is B-man. There's a bulldog also in B-man.
Spike down A.
Planting है.
Planting.
Spike planted.
Two men.
Last player standing.
फेको सोचला म भयो यो कुरा भ्यानेटले वक्क लागिसक्यो एसटी मलाई नि अघि केटाले मैले 5 1 खेल्न बोलाएको सबजनाको त्यही भयो भएर ओडा भयो सबजनाको त्यस्तै छ यार भ्यानेट युजर्सहरुको
Time to jump. I'll cut through.
I got one.
Spike down A.
Omen used his flash though.
Woman TP left side.
Drop in a smoke. Enemy spotted.
Spike down A.
मेरे पे
Backside one.
वो गंदे मेरे को डीक दे.
I've got at least.
City, Euro City with a gun. Euro City with a gun.
Last player standing.
Open में खड़े हो गए कैसे लगा fight?
One enemy remaining.
Not left. You heard him, no? Why are you watching red, bro?
माउस मेरो लम्जुमा आएछ नि मैले ग्रिप टिप निकालेको तुला दे पनि चान्स बन्डल उठा गरे दे दे
भाइ नहीं किया था अपने लास्ट राउंड
कौन सा है उसका
No peeking.
As a petri what? तिम्रो च्याट आएन
Spike down A. Last player standing.
तिम्रो माथिको च्याट आएन यार के लेख्यो एज अ पेट्री
I'm amped. Let's go. I got things to do.
बड़ा लॉन्ग कर यार जेट ऑफ कर रहे हैं मैं करूं
तुम डॉग दे हो रे
Keep up.
I know try to break recon or drone
Drop in a smoke.
I'm rotating bro तो देख लियो उधर
Are they?
Omen smokes भी आए हैं
Spike down A.
Enemy spotted.
Side के अंदर
Reloading.
Take my object You are one shot bro why will you peek take the
But I'm smoking
No peeking.
They have spike Checo. You can either Omen can TP back though Omen is still MN अब क्रॉस करके गया वो भाग के
Drop in a smoke.
$30 seconds left.
Yeah, got.
It took Spike.
One enemy remaining.
Refreshing.
Main.
Op ले लो ना बैक साइड से भाई.
10 seconds left.
कहीं लग रहा था.
No time.
Last player standing.
No time. Just stay there.
Cage triggered.
The wind shifts in our favor.
The ops.
Cutting through.
They have your role.
Who's next?
Where?
Drop in a smoke gun.
Mid shot जाऊँगा.
Melting. Side.
Back like I never left.
AK में ना TP हो गए.
Mid पे आ गए. Mid छोड़ो मत एंड जल्दी.
एक लेफ्ट साइड स्टक है अभी भी लेफ्ट साइड.
एक ऊपर आ.
बस.
टेक को किल दी रहा है चले. मैं दिखाता हूँ तो बैलतर.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
जी आ रही है गेम तो.
Mike.
We get a pick. We move in. Got it?
अन्य जगह है ना.
Led by Mike है.
हाँ भाई क्या हुआ?
नहीं सकता तेरा.
Led पे नहीं है ना उसका वैसी बंदा.
Time to jump.
Payment.
No peeking.
Chamber has op by the way. He went
Spike
back.
planted. One enemy remaining.
Short off last
player
side.
standing.
Side.
You know, I could just outlive them. Nah, bullets are quicker.
Legend plant है उधर.
Mid के लिए कैम लगा ले. दोनों ट्रिप बीच में लगा ले. मैं तेरे साथ खेलता हूँ.
Sir, मैं डिपोर्ट करना मिलें.
Demon 1.
No peeking.
यार 120 सोवा 120. 114 सोवा. Please kill him 114.
सुसाइड भी था आई थिंक.
ओमन था ना साइड शायद. फ्लैश आया था.
Drop in a smoke.
One side.
Oh, एक side. So you can ult on plan.
Nowhere to run.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Upper.
Spike down B.
Can you come city also? Not sure. City here guys. Cryptos का B में ना बंदा पता नहीं कहाँ. Hop ले आओ.
किधर आप? Men lily.
Find the weakest link and kick him in the shin. Could I have a drop?
योरो भाई गर्दैन भाइ
Thank you.
मा जस्तो डुबाउँछ न त
Even gear था
Drop in a smoke. Have a kit.
जिप पे चला यार Chamber was mid. Wait, what आ गया से फिर आगे साइफर जिगल लीरा का पिलत से
Last player standing.
मैले नि किन्दे यो फ्यान्डम को स्किन नहीं दे म धेरै पछि चला गरे स्किन त साकेले चलाउ भनेर आहा नचलाए हुन्छ रेले
The dimensional fabric here is thin. Out.
ओए मैं एम इन एडिट करता सो if you see you can hold them साउंड पे एडिट कर रहा हूं मैं you can hold them on the map yeah one aim in blocking
No peeking.
two of them are here
Drop in a smoke.
should be main on
mid
क्या बोल रहा है
Back like I never left.
इधर सिर्फ शॉट ही दो सर मुझे सिर्फ शॉट ही है चलेंगे
की खेल रहा है यार मत यार कसम
वेट करूं इधर ले
नहीं यार I should quit this game यार chat
I kind of need to नहीं भाई यहीं पर है
One enemy remaining.
smoking 10
Last player standing.
Scatter.
10 seconds left.
बेमन मैं कस्तो छ रे त्यो भर पर्दैन भर पर्नु हुन्न रे मैले कसैको टिक्छ कसै बिग्रिन्छ छिटै मेरो साथीहरुको सबको बिग्रिसक्यो मेरो टिकिरहेछ अलिअलि साउन्ड इस्यु त छ स्ट्याटिक नोइजहरु आउँछ तर उस युजर हैन फेरि फिक्स हुन्छ के रे जनाम गरे एनभिडिया ब्रोडकास्ट के भन्छ
Spending too many brain cells figuring them out. Overthinking is just as bad as underthinking.
खेलनै नसक्यो
Reloading.
जगेमको सेन्स आएको छ केटा जगेमको
I love this part. No peeking.
I'm gonna flash B 65 moment
इधर वॉक हो
60 on one.
No bother.
Both three all.
No peeking.
One side, one shot daddy.
Last player standing.
One planted, one
Spike
left side.
planted. One enemy remaining.
Refreshing.
He was side.
Nowhere to run.
Drop in a smoke.
कर दो.
Last round in the half. Nothing.
To झूर कसरी खेल्छु के म यार. Why am I so bad?
Could I have a drop?
Let us hunt.
You want to play? Let's play.
80 on.
Drop in a smoke.
80 on Omen. Nice. So was also.
Here.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Spike spotted B. You outrun me?
Switching sides.
Snack time. Sorry, only brought enough for me.
Can we try B? Let's try B. Let's try B. उन पे कोई सेंटी नहीं है रोकने के लिए. A पे we'll just get recon. Clove, US spike bros. Jet coming.
Cutting through.
Dropping smoke.
There they are. Reloading.
Over here.
Side. I'm going.
Spike planted.
$30.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
It is done. Reloading.
I reckon I'll take a kip after this. I've earned it.
That's an AD night.
One second, okay.
Flashing.
Time to check.
Multiple enemies B. Dropping smokes.
Revealing area.
Time to check.
Reloading.
Reloading. Spike.
Wow, man.
Have one of these.
Open 27.
One enemy remaining.
Maybe both, not sure. Backstep बोल रहा है.
Reloading.
Hey, he was heaven, right?
Chips. Oh, what are they?
थोड़ा मेरा कोई.
Okay, म गर्छु.
Reloading.
Camera taken out.
Listen up, you muckers.
Juice in the matter me Zanzer Rater.
Reloading.
Glove dig देना और स्टिंगर देना डीगल ले ले मेरे से इस पे स्मोक करना मैं ये टावर तोड़ के आता हूँ
ओके मैं
स्मोक चाहिए
No peeking.
Deploying drone. Revealing head.
Oh, we are blind. मतलब बुलडॉग है
70 ऑन
Spike down A.
तू कर रहा है मैं अगले अंदर
देख पा रहा है रिकॉन में वो रिवील हो रहा है कि
Mod में since
फ्लैश करेगा
You must keep going, even if you're the only one.
कोई नहीं बोनस था ना ऐसा बोलो भाई कहाँ चलना
लास्ट लूसेंस ट्राई कर रहा है
आ जा ये में ना था फोन करके देख कितने बंदा
Jump.
Take flight.
Decoy. Time to jump.
Enemy
Dropping smokes.
Backside
ये बैम आया जिस जेट इतनी मर रहा था मुझे नहीं कैसा
Win. Show me where to go.
Dominic Roy Silver फिर आए साके संग ओके ओके असल में खेलने में लगा
स्मोक करना ग्लो
Try not.
कौन सा
वो ये मार्क वाला
Drop in a smoke.
I'll return.
So B clear. I think both are A player. Both are A player, guys. Careful. Both usually play.
One enemy remaining.
Planted.
He uses his flash in it.
Last player standing.
मुझे न्यू वीडियो आया था बिग फैन है क्या उधर ना ओए मैं से ओए स्मोक्स फुकिंग देता ब्रो उधर को
एक्स्ट्रा बी
वो पैरेलल बी रेडी पार ओए कौन सा
ए गुड वर्ल्ड
क्या बोला
ए अल्ट करो या बी जल्दी आओ
बी करो चलो बी चलते
Hit them when they're not looking. Cutting through.
Drop in a smoke.
I'll handle that.
Chamber is here.
No peeking.
Guys, help me.
Scanning ahead.
More
ready.
Omen also ulted.
Omen आ गए
Could be side.
So when
तो चले जाओ साइफर कलर क्या ए चले जाओ साइफर कलर क्या ओमन भी था आई थिंक और बोथ आर बी नहीं फेक टीपी में Oh man.
One enemy remaining.
City आएगा.
My ult is ready.
City आ रहा है.
Enemy spotted A. Revealing area. There they are. B is. They demand a fight.
Yes, pero
no way to disobey.
I need a Can I get a drop, Kloof? Can I get a drop, Kloof?
Can I get a drop, Kloof?
Stay safe. Watch this.
Decoy.
Got him.
Time to jump.
Dropping smoke.
Come on, gap it.
My God.
Fake teleport. Cutting through.
Camera is destroyed. Planted. Scanning ahead.
Reloading.
वो तीनों.
Last player standing.
दो ऊपर. एक TP.
One enemy remaining.
Short. Last.
Refreshing.
Two blood.
Back like I never left.
Well played. Fucking KD player, bro.
Clutch.
Since last lower is on there.
They will scurry, and then they will die.
ए वॉक करोगे क्या? मैं बी फेक करके आता थोड़ा. कैन यू ऐसे में? बट वो जेट साउंड करेगा अपना, देख के.
Dropping smokes. Enemy spotted A. I shot something.
Reload.
Nowhere to
run. Begins.
Can't use that.
Defeated.
One enemy remaining.
Heaven.
Not ready yet.
You have drone.
Last player standing.
5 bullets.
We can come side.
Ma, ऊपर. Nice
shot.
तो सर जीते यार.
They're usually distracted once I reveal them. Make sure you take advantage.
ये कॉल दो यार, बढ़िया सेव क्या करना है. साइफर ड्रॉप ले लेना. सो इसको ड्रॉप दे भाई, क्या कर रहा हूँ? साथ में तो खेल लो एक दूसरे के.
I need this.
You want to play? Let's play.
कर रहा ड्रोन क्या?
Camera take it.
Deploying drone.
I'll return.
Dropping smoke.
बैक साइड आ रहा हूँ. एक करके जा रहा हूँ.
हमारे मार्ट में
Zero's on you guys.
Last player standing.
Ocean Ginger, Ocean Chitola.
Nice try.
Match point.
Move in after I strike. That's when.
मैं तो वेट ही किया था भाई जेट मर जा रहा है क्या कर सकता है उसको आवाज भी नहीं आ रहा ना उसने मेरा फेक लोन जाने दिया
You drop मांग में से
कोई नहीं भाई चला तू कोई
I have money if you need.
अरे मैं लैग होता हूँ
I need
it
a
बाय मांग
Roll
मैं
for initiative.
मेरे से मांग ले भाई
Repeat heaven. एक बैक साइड एक heaven.
तू अकेला
Revealing area.
Last player standing.
और जरा सिंगल स्लिप में पहले हां गु के म त जिप्पाइ दिला जरा कसम गडा अब चाहिँ खान जान्छ यार साच्चै भोलिको लागि एउटा भिडियो रेडी भइसक्यो गाइस चाहिँ सेन्स चाहिँ हाई सेन्समा खेलौँ कि लो सेन्समा खेलौँ भयो मैले एमबी पाएको छ इगो यस्तो पनि परे जस्तो लाग्छ यार उनीहरु खेलिरहेको छ उसनी एकजना प्रजिना भन्ने नि खेल्छ भन्ने सुनेको थिएँ एज थाहा नै मलाई उनीहरुको त्यो र अलि उसै गरेर बोलिरहेको म भन्दा ओइ मेरो भोइस म भन्दा भोइस त्यही भएर म भन्दा यदि यसो भने चाहिँ मैले एकजना चिन्ने चाहिँ उसको प्रजिनाको यसमा म्युजिक भिडियोमा एक्ट गरेछ क्या स्याम भन्ने उसको नाम के थियो अरे सम्राट थियो के थियो Why am I so bad when you're some kind of अरे ब्रा म सक्दैन खेल्न यार उनीहरुसँग सेलिब्रिटीहरुसँग सिंगरहरुसँग आर्टिस्टहरु जान्नु गाउँ जान्छ यार गेमिङ के भएर मेरो त हात दुख्छ कि मेरो यार के भएको यार एकजनाले भिडियो एडिट गर्दै खान्थ्यो कि अजोटले
My ult's ready. What's this?
उन्नेले मुस्लिम न लेखेको हैन मेरो ओजी फ्यान्टम हो झन् यो त धेरैले मैले यतिकन मात्रै चलाएको देखेछ है क्या मेरो पहिला मेन फ्यान्टम थियो नि यो झन् 0.08 मा कसरी खेल्न सक्छ यार 0.08 मा क्यान्जेराको सेन्स रे
Blocking sight.
I think sports clearly होला त्यो त युरोप मोर फ्यान्टम गाय हैन रे म दुईटै चलाएर हुन्छ इक्वल चलाएर हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ रे धेरै लो हो क्या वान ठीक हुन्छ होला बरु यार Woi. मैले भर्खर सेन्स धेरै सेन्स गरेर नि अहिले त यो गर्ने के गर्ने पठाऊ न भिडियो के मन परेन भने लाज नमानी भन्ने चाहिँ म भन्छु हौ मैले साकाइले एडिट गर्ने मैले भन्थेँ के अलि यसो एफपिएस फ्लक्चुएट दिन्छ भइरहेको मेरो कुकुर देखाउँदा मेरो कुकुर कहाँ भुस परिसक्यो मेरो गयो त देखिन्छ कि देखिन्न कुदिरहेको पहिलो नि देख्यो चिलेक्स पारामा सुतिरहेको मैले स्ट्रिममा नि बेला बेला लिएर आइरहन्छु कहिलेकाहीँ अहिले सुतिरहेको बेला नचलाउनु म्याच औडा छ कि कहिले एग्रेसिभ छ मलाई एकचोटि चितार्दै थियो कहिले हो जमानामा एकछिन एक्सपोर्ट गर्न कस्तो टाइम लाग्छ हुन्छ ढुक्क टाइम लिएर पठाउन यो झ्याउ चाहिँ यसको कपाल डेन्जर झर्छ क्या त्यो भेस्ट चाहिँ के हजुरले लगाएर गरे जर्सी हो बास्केटबल जर्सी हो क्या पहिला एकचोटि त्यो +2 मा बास्केटबल त्यो स्पोर्ट्स मिट हो त्यो के जर्सी हो सुबिके चाहिँ कताबाट हो तिमीलाई काम एमर मनपर्छ कि त्यो पुरा फ्लिकी टाइपको मनपर्छ केटा
Cutting their vision.
के भन्छ एन्टी ब्रो अरे भुलेर पर्सि थाहा हुन्छ अरे हो मिनाजन कुन हो अरे मैले सबै खेलेर हुन्छ तर म धेरै जस्तो चाहिँ क्लो खेलेर हुन्छ हार्डवेयर 30 हार्डवेयरमा खेल्नु न 30 बट 30 बट सक्दैन मेरो हाइएस्ट 25 जति हो कुन ग्रिप युज गर्ने यार यस्तो सक्दैन कि मैले 30 त ल बढ्थ्यो आउँदैन त अयो अच्छा बाया नरम यार जान्छ यार खेल्दिने यार माटक नहीं आता
Still in sight.
क्यों पड़ा मिल में लगाई ज्या ज्यादा यार नाटक में के गेम हो यो मा लगाई नेक्स्ट थ्याङ्क्स फर वाचिङ नेक्स्ट भिडियोमा म अझ म तिम्रो त्यो भिडियो हेरेर अहिले भन्छु म तिमीलाई ल बाइ गाइस थ्याङ्क्स फर वाचिङ पीस